Play the intro.
It did. It's thinking about it.
A Machiavelli production. Friday night stream lights hit, we locked in. No excuses, no delays. Lil Chad and Slender Dad, that duo moving different, setting the stage. Brahmabull in the cut, dropping wisdom like it's sacred text. Matches Mo bringing that chaos energy, leaving the whole place wrecked. Fandom singing every bar, the harmonies feel sanctified. Real ones in the building, whole room shouting, can't be denied. We rose from the dirt, no handouts, no cosigns, had to make our own name. Now the squad stay locked in tight, ascending art, we spark that fucking flame. Ascending art, we've been here since that very first spark. Every punchline hitting heavy, tearing old school style apart. Grab your snacks, get comfy, real for real, we play in every part. The stream a whole vibe, we elevate the fucking art. Culture casino might slide through, depending on the night. But best believe there's a guy called Imp, and that 70s rock fan keeping it lit, holding down the spot. No cap, we've been fucking ready since the very first part. Every punchline landing heavy, leave the old shit ripped apart. Grab your snacks, get comfortable. Real for real, we play in every part. The stream a whole vibe. We elevate the fucking art.
Woohoo! Yeah,
Where the hell is Chad?
and that mad guy.
Mad gets here before Chad.
I don't want to run
There
the
he is.
show.
Speak and I am here.
I did
No
not
worries, I got you,
sign up
bro.
for that.
We were worried. I was like, I showed up. I'm in the intro. What's going on?
There he is.
There's Chad.
There he is.
About freaking time.
Sorry,
Add yourself to the stage, dude. I'm not doing it.
but I'm healthy. I'm healthy now. I'm not dying.
That's good.
We're all dying.
We're all dying.
slowly,
Some
but-
of us
I'm-
faster than others.
I'm dying less fast. How about that?
I'm glad Tom's not here because it might turn into a rumble. But
Oh, it sounds like it might turn into a rumble anyway.
It's gonna
because-
be a rumble anyway.
Chad, you
Oh,
remember my
man,
predictions
about how we
about who would feel what way about
Yeah.
that movie?
I know. I watched a little bit comic show last night, so I know where this is going.
You know what?
Hey,
Somebody needs
Culture.
to tweet this show out so the world knows we're live because
Team
this
already
is
He's
has.
about to do it.
this
Did
is
you
gonna
see-
be
Did you
lit.
see the intro?
The intro was fantastic.
Casino, Culture Casino.
Yep.
Yeah,
Did you see the intro? I added you.
it was great. I know. I just said. Did you not watch me
Dude,
talking
no,
a minute ago?
you
No.
weren't here in time, Mad, but I'll tell you this. While we were still backstage and the intro was playing, he was getting into it. Like, he was getting real.
Dude,
He
that was
especially
old
loved
school.
the parts
That
with
was-
him in it.
That was old school me. I was like, "Holy cow!" Mad still has this footage.
Wait,
it was amazing.
You oh yeah. I keep all your footage. Wait, why did you cut all that off your face? What happened?
oh no,
Did
no,
you do
no.
the same thing I did and
It's
didn't realize
summer.
that?
It's summer, and when it's summer, I don't have to be Santa Claus. I have to.
Yeah,
when we get to December, I have to be Santa Claus.
I was trimming mine for a
Not to
passport
mention,
picture, and
that-
I didn't know that the 8. The same thing happened in Dallas, Brahma. I did it again. Yeah,
Oops.
I
did it
The
again.
overestimated.
sizes on your clippers.
Yeah, so I was like, fuck it, I got to keep going shorter and shorter.
I don't understand that at all. You were in the military. You should know how to use
you should
a
know the
clippers.
size of the clipper you use.
Yeah, like you
I had
should
it at
know those
10.
numbers, man.
I had it at 10.
You need a number
Slender.
2.
Slender, today I sent over a video to Mad because I saw it from Fat Electrician about the E4 Mafia.
Oh, dude, I love Fat Electric.
Oh yeah, that made its way to me as well.
Because I sent that to you too.
Good stuff.
It
But I
makes
was
me-
like, and Mad was like, I can neither confirm nor deny. I was like, this is where the community armor came from. The
Every-
E4 Mafia.
Every branch has their equivalent of the E4 Mafia.
Yeah. Hey, are you guys headed out? Because I'm going to grab everything you didn't take with you and turn it as what I have. Because I don't want to be charged for this shit.
What is
What?
what?
I didn't understand that.
Oh no, like they want you to return your gear.
I did that when I was in the E4 Mafia.
So you borrowed other people's gear who were not around, right?
We
Well,
had
here's
a. I'll
those
tell a
who had
little
gotten
story,
blown up.
right? I was the test equipment petty officer for the Eisenhower. Way
well, you
back
were
in the
very
day.
petty then. Holy cow!
Yes, and the one of the collateral duty teams, the cable team that was running all the cable, they bought their own multimeters. They were Fluke 87s. Now the problem with this is Fluke 87s aren't authorized for shipboard use. It's got to be a 77 or like I think a 90.
But they're better.
They're pretty good. They're really good. But as a result, we had to confiscate them. So I had like 30 Fluke 87s sitting in test equipment that we couldn't do anything with. And one day Chief was like, I'm tired of looking at these. Get rid of them. And I'm like,
Oh, those
now,
are going
Chief,
to my house.
when you say get rid of them, he's like, I don't care. They just don't need to be here anymore. So we all got our own personal
Nice.
Fluke 87s.
Yeah,
that
times like a million.
I got rid of.
I'll tell you mine. When we were all at the hospital after we got hit, our first sergeant, he was on R&R or whatever and came and visited us. And he said, don't worry about any of your gear. All of it's going to be field loss, right? Because we had gear in the Bradley, in our room, in our Humvee, and the Bradley's completely melted. So none of that shit's going to last. And our fucker will just, field loss everything. I'm like, cool. So I'm at Fort Hood and I'm getting ready to go back to Fort Sam to retire, do all that stuff. And I go to the people to turn in. I asked whatever the fuck it was. And I had a sleeping bag. I brought my sleeping bag because I'm a nice guy. And they go, oh, cool. Where's everything else? What do you mean? Like everything. They didn't field loss fucking anything. And then the fuckers, the gear that we did have, they sent to Rear D, and the fucking brand new privates just went through all of our shit and took what they wanted.
And then when you asked them about it, they were like, well, we thought this was community field
stuff.
loss.
Oh, no, fuck off. You can't do that at E1. Anyway, so they did a little investigation or whatever. I was able to get them to knock off some. I had to pay $800 out of my own pocket just to fucking get out of there.
Gross.
Yeah, well, you should have pointed out that they blowed you up.
Dude, did I tell you that they took my driver badge? I didn't even know I had until I was getting ready to go to the E5 board. And, got all the awards. And then they're like, oh, wait, no, they took it from you. Because
I
because
remember
according to the reg on it, if your vehicle is a complete loss, you lose your driver badge.
Hey, when I quit working at one of the companies I used to work for, I lost my forklift certification, which is bullshit.
They eventually gave it back to us because apparently somebody was like, yeah, that's not a good look to take awards from guys because they got blown up.
Yeah, that's not good. So we should retweet this show. People should know
did
we're
already.
I
alive.
just
Tina
did.
already
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
I think you're the only one that has
And
it.
then I retweeted that one.
I haven't seen it. Where is it?
We don't have to worry about that
You
because
don't have notifications on for any of us.
Bad Take Bojan always tweets out our show.
Yeah, and you're tagged in it
Oh
too.
wait, I'm gonna. Okay, so I'm gonna type in here.
We have
Look at your
what's called a
notifications. You were tagged.
yeah. We have a public relations
Here.
manager. She handles all that for us.
I added an extra R to here. Two.
Did he not hear me when I said he's fucking tagged in it?
He doesn't
Look, I
hear
tagged
half
you
the
again.
things we say anymore.
He's very old now.
Yeah, his hearing aids might not be turned up all the way. Certain tones, certain frequencies just might not be hitting the ear anymore.
Hey, look,
Yee,
I don't.
yee.
I have
Like the
nothing to
male
do with
voice.
Dr. Fauci. I don't care
Yee,
what
yee.
you say.
Yeah.
Gee.
So before we get into it, I sent this over, and Matt didn't respond. I don't know if you watched it, Slender, but you should check this out because this
What is
might
this?
be the greatest Madden
Oh, I did
commercial
see this, yeah.
I've ever seen, and I don't think you've watched
You sure
it.
you
but
want to play it?
I don't know why they would knock you for playing
get
a commercial.
claimed.
Here's the thing. I
okay.
watched
They
it.
claim zero of the dollars we make that would show
I
zero.
watched it. It's not going to change my mind. If anybody could,
I
First
know
of
you-
all, Madden from year to year is the same game. It hasn't changed since 2003. 2003
Correct.
was the last time they made actual changes
well,
to the game.
no, actually, so what I was reading today on the deep dive,
boy.
it seems as though they are changing quite a bit on this year. People are pretty hyped about it.
sure. for
But
sure.
again,
You
not gonna
buy-
buy it.
you-
I never
you-
do. I
you-
have not bought it in years.
No, you make that
been
woman
gifted.
buy it for you.
That
And,
woman,
that woman.
That woman.
babe, culture's talking shit about you.
Not really. I love her. She knows
So-
that.
Never
Well-
mind, he changed his mind.
All right, well then I'll play like 10, 15 seconds of it because Vince Vaughn in the beginning is still classic.
Yeah, man, big fan of the Indiana Bears.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Huh? What's there to talk about? Undefeated season, Super Bowl champions. I mean, has any other team shut out all their opponents during the regular season and through the playoffs in the Super Bowl before? Oh no, really?
This is the perfect guy to do
Oh,
this, Adam.
Yeah, it looked like he had a lot of fun with it too.
He did. He definitely did.
It's great.
He probably wrote the commercial idea.
And not only that, think about this. Chicago looks like a bunch of asshats
Indiana.
times 11. This is amazing.
Oh, the Chicago government, like their mayor and shit looked dumb, but
Oh,
the
wow.
Indiana
We brought
Bears-
in a guy older than me.
I'm under culture. I've always wanted to be
Only
under
slightly.
culture.
Hey, a lot of people like to sit under me.
Hey, Slender, you did know that, right? That Chicago's losing the Bears.
I heard.
They're going to Indiana.
They go to
Yeah.
the red state to get the tax breaks.
Yeah, not only maybe win something. That'd be good.
Their
Yeah, are they
last
going to do it
minute-
like this? Are they going to say it's the Chicago Bears from Hammond, Indiana, or
No, it's just going to be like the New York Giants and Washington Commanders. They're just not
no?
going
Wait,
to acknowledge.
hold on. It's the Washington Commanders because they're in Washington D.C.
They don't
Yeah.
play. They haven't played in D.C. since 1995.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
fair.
They play in Maryland.
Yeah, the Redskins. Yeah.
Some
but
of
the-
Washington is in Maryland.
Well, not the part they live in.
Not that.
I mean,
Giants and the Jets, though.
I'm just saying.
It's mostly Virginia. I mean, let's be honest. DC
No,
Here's
their
the
headquarters
difference.
is Loudon.
Vagina.
Yeah.
Well, here's the difference between the Giants and the Jets. Nobody knows the difference between New York and New Jersey. They're both garbage.
Yeah,
but,
they're new states. Who fucking
Whoa.
cares?
but
Well, I mean, they're northern
and
states.
Indiana are way different.
Indiana is amazing if you're not in Gary, Indiana. Anywhere near Gary's a problem because
That's where the Jacksons are from.
Oh, Erie, Indiana.
That's
is
where
I
they're
would
going to
stick
go.
away.
Isn't Hammond right next to Gary?
I mean,
Hammond is the rich part of that area, and Gary's the not so rich get stabbed part of that.
What about
area.
Erie? This is just the
Erie-
one where all weird shit happens.
Erie,
I've never been to
Indiana.
Erie.
Well, here's the counterintuitive
Erie,
nature
Pennsylvania.
of the thing. See, culture. When you want to build a $1 billion like stadium complex,
Yeah.
usually the wealthy landowners aren't the places where you have the area to do that. You go into the poor area and you razz it,
But that's
and then
what
you
they
build
did.
whatever you want.
That's not what they did, though.
That's what they're going to do in Indiana.
Yeah, that was-
I don't know. That looks like a premium area they're building this, and it's got
that's
it's
the
got
problem,
road
though.
access. What?
If you look at what happens to the businesses around the stadium, they get swallowed up, and a lot of them go out of business because there's just so much traffic, especially bars that are sports bars or whatever like that. Is nobody can get out to it next to a stadium.
Dude, I can walk to all the bars that are outside of most of the stadiums that are out in this area.
Right,
of the
but
woods.
you got to drive
So
there, though.
No,
the
no,
most
you
recent
walk.
the most recent example around where me and Slender are at is the Washington Nationals. They went into
That's baseball.
listen for a moment.
Baseball has stadiums too. Culture.
Yes, they do. And when they went into like the National Harbor League area,
National Harbor League.
harbor area of
Oh.
Jesus. And back then, before they built the stadium, it was a cesspool. It was gay clubs and this and that. Nothing nice.
Wait a
And
minute. Gay clubs or cesspools? That doesn't sound very inclusive of you. This is Pride
It's-
Month.
Where's the lie?
I've been
What are
at
you
some
doing
pretty
right
nice
now?
gay clubs.
So they eminent domain the entire area, destroyed, just wrecked everything. And now it is beautiful and it's a wonderful place to take the family for a game. And I am all for it because
Hey.
it was a degenerate, scummy area. That's where eminent domain doesn't bother me. They paid those people what the land was worth, and they had to leave.
And they said buy that. And look, I'm going to say this. I'm going to become a Titans fan real soon. So I'm just going to say.
Titians.
They have a good name. Starts
I'm
with Tit.
going to
I
become
remember
a
the
Titans
Houston
fan
Oilers was
real
better.
soon. That sounds like culture has loyalty issues.
No, it sounds
It's
like
just
I'm
that
moving.
easy. I'm gonna be a fan.
If my choices were the Cardinals or the Titans, I'd be going Titans also.
Thank you very much.
When I was deployed to Baghdad, I didn't become a fan of the big Baghdad jihadis. I was still a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, dude, I haven't lived in
Oh.
Illinois since I was 19
Hey,
years old,
by the way,
but I didn't
team.
turn my back on my team.
By the way, how's that Cowboy loyalty working out for you?
Bro, we're looking good this year, man. I'm
Oh my
really excited to
God.
see Christian Parker. Are you kidding me? Bro, I'm telling you, the defense, all we have to be.
Dax was your hero. What's wrong with
Dak
you?
had a phenomenal year last year. What are you talking about?
All right.
Dude, my team got the cover of the latest installment of Madden, so
Yeah,
that's
that's gonna
like
work
better
out
than
well.
the Super Bowl.
I mean, I guess we'll ask his ACLs by the end of the season how that cover came out.
Now that he's got
Turned
the
out for him.
curse.
In my
Yeah, the
fantasy
curse is a bad thing. That's not
in my
good.
fantasy football league, when him coming out on the cover was announced, I was like, "Oh, all the nail salons in Chicago are going to be really happy because he's going to have a lot of time to go get his pedicures."
I was gonna say, dude, what do I care? It's not like the Bears are ever gonna win a Super Bowl.
No,
I don't know. They're a top seed right now. The NFC North is a mess. The Packers just gave $100 million to a guy who's never even had more than 800
Yeah.
yards in a season,
it's going to be rough over there. Yeah,
and he's like their fifth wide receiver.
they here's the problem though is that they think the money is infinite and the NFL is now about to go on their downward slope.
Well, I hope they don't
No.
think that because they have a salary
Wait a
cap.
minute, Slender just rolled off the screen. That
Well,
was
he does that
freaking
when
weird.
he'll change. He'll
going
probably
to
be
smoke.
changing his avatar.
Ugh.
But
Oh,
because
he's
we
going
do,
to smoke because you guys are talking sports.
we do, yeah,
Sorry.
we scare him off with sports ball. But by the way, the Titans just changed their uniforms back to be more Oilersy.
Oh, I
So
like
good for you.
Oilers. I like the Oilers. Houston Oilers. Houston Oilers. Houston Oilers number one.
You know who was a big fan of the Houston Oilers? Frank Reich.
By the way, so
No, am
while
I
while
am I the
Slender's
only
gone,
one old enough to get that reference? Matt
Well,
should have gotten it.
at least
I
it's
didn't hear
not
you.
the third one. Anyway,
I
I'm going to
said,
step
you know
away
who
from
really
it.
likes the Oilers? Frank Reich. Because remember when he was the Buffalo Bills backup, he came back from like 30
How old
points
do you
down.
think I am?
Old? That was like 1992.
Like, again, how old do you think I am?
Mad was like 2 years old or something.
Oh boy, I was a little
So
older than that,
I'm going
but
to
not
step
by
away
much.
since
Wasn't in school
Slender's
yet.
since
Please
Slender's
never
allowed
sing again, culture.
since Slender's allowed to escape. So am I. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And then we can talk about Masters of the Universe, which is the
Yes.
only
Don't
reason
feel
I'm here.
obligated to come back.
Oh yeah, because this is going to be a one. So let's see the stuff that isn't Masters of the
Hey,
Universe.
hold on. So we can still talk about football. I have a couple problems with what Culture said because, dude, our defense is going to be. All we have to have is our defense be middle of the pack, and we're going to be good. We're going to be golden because
Here's
our
what-
offense was one of the top offenses in the league. Period.
That's assuming George Pickens is actually showing up.
Absolutely he's
He
going to show
signed
up.
his tender so he could get traded.
No. We're not going to trade him. What are you talking about?
I know, but look.
No,
all
but
right,
here's the
so-
problem though. If he doesn't, the reason why he wasn't, because he was out, him and his agent during the draft was out there looking for a trade partner. The reason it didn't happen is because people still have questions about his attitude or whatever it is in the locker room and whatever, right? So if he decides not to play, if he's going to hold out, that's not going to help his case when it comes. He needs to be Boy Scout behavior, have a great year, and then he'll be able to cash in after this.
You know who really needs to somehow make Ayuk? His knee must be shredded cheese or something because I don't know what's going on that the 49ers haven't cut him.
Wait, didn't he just get arrested for going like 120 or some shit?
And they didn't even catch him doing it live. He had like shared it on social media and they spotted the speedometer. So that was funny because my X feed is actually mostly just sports stuff right now, and immediately someone popped like the Kansas City Chiefs have immediately slotted him in to take the spot for Rice, who has to serve his suspension while in jail. So, not Rice. Yeah. So because I don't know. I still can't believe Juwan Jennings is going to be the third wide receiver in Minnesota and no one paid even a little bit. I don't know why the Giants didn't pay him a little bit, just a little bit, to get, because we need another wide receiver. It's crazy to me. And
No,
we ended up signing old man Odell Beckham Jr. back to the squad because that's going to
Is
work
he
out.
still around?
Yeah.
All right, we can move on. That's good.
All right, we've got it out of our system. So I'm gonna
Okay. So can I mention something?
yes, sir.
There's not enough people on camera.
Okay,
All right.
moving on. Unfortunately, today we got some bad news. We had another death. Anthony whatever.
And he's in a lot of
recognize him.
stuff.
He was from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. The
And
TV show.
Top
didn't watch
Gun
it.
Maverick and a
Who
whole
did he
lot
play in
of
Top Gun
things.
Maverick?
Yeah, he wasn't in Top Gun Maverick.
Okay. I'm wrong.
Who did you think he played? Are you thinking that he played the part that John Hamm played? The admiral, the adversarial admiral. He's already
Yeah, he's not listening.
Oh, I'm
to you.
definitely looking it up because
Okay.
I know he
Most
was in
famous
that.
for doing Nescafe adverts in the UK.
He did coffee, romantic coffee.
He
ad.
did
The last
coffee
thing,
adverts,
yeah,
yes.
the last thing I saw him in that he was prominent in was Ted Lasso, where he was the ex-husband owner of the soccer team that Ted Lasso was working.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of James Handy that was fatally stabbed also
Well,
by his girlfriend's son. I covered both these.
What, was
stories.
Anthony Head stabbed?
no, he
No.
passed
No,
away
he
from
just
illness.
died.
He just died.
He
Yeah,
died.
he died. I was
Hey,
talking to.
I didn't know his older brother was Murray Head. He was a good singer.
I was thinking about James Handy, who also died. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, chat came in right after you looked it up, saying who it was.
Yeah.
Different
Bride
guy.
of, Bride of Slender is saying he did a really good job in Merlin, the TV
And he was
show.
in one of the Ghost Rider movies too.
Yeah.
Which he made he's
So
immortal.
He was in Buffy, wasn't he?
yeah,
Yes,
he
he
was
was.
Giles. That was his main claim.
He
to
was
fame.
like the best character in Buffy.
My favorite anecdote about him was that James Marsters, who played Spike, the basically the ripoff of Billy Idol vampire, he's actually from like Orange County, not British at all. And the British accent he did as Spike was actually what Anthony Head talks like in real life, because he's actually a fairly low class, origin Englishman. So he's got that kind of Cockney, British.
Yeah.
And he was putting on the fake accent to be the formal British upper elite guy, Giles, in the show. And so James Marsters' accent as Spike is what like the actor actually sounded like when he's like when he's in his own time going like, "Oi, give me this."
He was
this,
copying
do
a fake accent.
that." Yeah. So a Giles spinoff, that seems like it would be kind of boring. He was
Oh wow,
the
Jeremiah
librarian.
Hembry's already coming at me for the Masters of the Universe stuff. So the faster we get there, the better.
All right, is everybody's back now?
Yep.
I'm also front. Mad's not on camera. Brahma's not on camera.
Mad-
Why?
yeah.
Why is it me and the old? It's the two old guys on camera. What is
He
happening?
knows
We're
a quick
all
button
old,
point.
culture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this isn't. Anyway, all right.
Old
I
enough
think-
to see the cartoon when it was being released in real
And
time.
I'm more animated than you.
That was pretty fun. Now I'm dizzy.
So, all right, I'm going to bring up the relevant. There we go. All right, get it. Here,
Oh,
so
Head
for
had
fucking
complications from Pomona.
pneumonia.
Pneumonia?
That's what I
That's
said.
unfortunate. But on the plus side, I'd read that his family, children, grandchildren, everybody was able to be with him when he was passing. So,
Yeah, I didn't know his older brother was Murray Head. He was a very good singer and did a lot of great stage shows. Chess,
Hey,
for one thing.
in Masters of the Universe, they just wanted that one guy, Ram Man, to give good head.
that was a funny joke when it was made.
It was.
All right, so I'm bringing up Rotten Tomatoes because this is something that I think is important. The audience score is 87%, very strong audience score.
Yeah.
It
was in the 90s.
it was in the
fallen a
90s,
little.
but it's I would say that this is still a strong one. It's 66%, which is a fresh tomato, meaning a majority of critics have.
Well,
given
it's
it a
not the
positive
Mando.
review. Yeah, it's not Mandalorian. This movie, Slender, months ago when we watched the trailer, I said, They're gonna start in Eternia. They'll flash back to Eternia to start. They'll be on Earth for like 20 minutes, and then
Right.
they'll go back to Eternia.
Which is exactly what they did.
Was I correct in my assessment?
That's exactly what they did, because that's exactly what the synopsis that I had read.
Yeah.
So
Thank you, Slender. I appreciate you answering.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Culture can't help himself. He
I
thinks this
know.
is his show.
I
I do.
He
It is my
doesn't know
show.
where he is. Let the old man talk.
Oh, are we starting the show now?
Yeah, we're starting the real show. All right, so
Well, Culture started his.
And my working theory was that this was going to be
I love your
fun,
culture.
Yeah, that in spite of what the actors were saying, spouting off in their interviews, this was going to end up being a fun family movie, very much probably like Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Where we end up really, really liking it, and it was done a complete disservice by the way the people were talking in their interviews. Slender, do you think that I was right or wrong when I sold it to you that way?
I think you were right. I'm
Yeah, so
still
do I.
surprised you were right.
I'm not.
I
heard
went in fully expecting to hate this movie.
I haven't seen it, but I did hear all the kids love the fisting jokes.
There's
They
a
go-
lot of jokes like that.
there's
There's a lot of
jokes-
jokes that are for
Adults.
they're for adolescent children.
Us. That's us.
But if you even so, this is where I'm going to take umbrage with some of the people freaking out about that.
I don't give a shit, but go ahead. Yeah.
No, because it's not. I'm talking about like Tom and other people who are like, oh, there's always been a proud tradition in family kind of movies where they will make jokes
Multiple levels.
that will sail over the head of children because
Yes.
it'll be a joke that makes sense on just a physically stupid kind of level, like a big giant fist. And
Yes.
adults will get the meta commentary and innuendo of it.
Yes.
But the kids don't. And that's partially because a really good family movie, and Disney used to do this because
Yes.
if you go back to like Aladdin or Beauty and the Beast or other things, they always made jokes that were aimed at the
Double
adults
entendres.
so they could chuckle and enjoy the movie on a level that made them not feel terrible about like having to spend 2 hours there with their kids. This is what this is doing. It's doing jokes that will help the adults laugh and still not be so direct that the kids get it. There's only one that might be a little direct, and that was with Battle Cat. That maybe, but even then they kind of played it off real quick enough that it's
Yeah, Tila called Battle Cat a
Pussy.
yes.
well, I didn't want to ruin the joke, but
It was a good
Wait,
joke.
It's not a good joke.
No, it was.
It works
at
in
the
the
time.
movie. It actually works. That one was one of the one that landed.
That
Look,
one wasn't one of the ones that I thought was
I
hilarious.
thought-
I enjoyed the double entendres. I think that they played the 80s the way that they were supposed to. And I think that that also is reflected in the film itself. They gave us an 80s movie. Now,
This movie as a fan. Look, and this is where I'm going to start giving my bona fides here. I am of the age where I had all the toys. I watched the cartoons. The first, I had the fucking Sky Sled. I had the silly little shark boat. I had all the stupid stuff. I had all the Masters of the Universe. I watched the cartoon. I have the entire box set of He-Man.
did you have Moss Man as an action figure?
Yes, everybody had. If you had the whole set.
Well,
You bought
yeah,
all
but
of them.
but everybody melted Moss Man.
Because he was one of the ones that had the color, the change effect in light. Just like most people who had GI Joes ended up melting Zartan.
Which is why the joke works good in the movie.
yeah. So look,
I'm reading comments here, but
Oh boy.
I do have to agree with Zombie.
Yeah.
Zombie generally said he liked the movie.
Yeah.
He also said, I didn't like them shoving the MCU humor, but overall liked this movie. I agree. And I don't think most of the MCU humor landed, but it
No.
didn't ruin it either.
But the 80s humor that was also embedded worked out well. And he's right when he says Jared Leto was surprisingly good as Skeletor. Holy crap.
Yeah,
He
sounds like he
shocked
found
me.
his thing.
yeah, being off screen and just doing the voice and acting movement.
Here's the problem I have with Disparu, though, right? Disparu he predicted this movie was going to fail. He was talking shit on this movie before he ever went and saw it. And I think he really wants to be right. I don't think it's about whether or not he likes the movie. I think he made predictions and he just wants to be right. Because there's nothing wrong with this movie.
Yeah, because I know Drinker put out his video today, but on his open bar yesterday, Drinker, Az was on that show too. All of them, with the exception, I think, of Mahler, who hadn't seen it. And they were all like, this movie's great.
Matt, Nick from The Plot Strikes Back, got onto Drinker.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you do. You've streamed with him 100 times on Zax's channel on Saturday nights. The guy in the tank top all the time.
That doesn't help. You said Nick?
Yes.
Who?
From the channel The Plot Strikes Back.
I've never heard of the channel.
Me either.
You've literally been on with him multiple times with me and you.
Apparently,
and
he didn't
him.
make a good impression.
No, yeah. He left no impression on me, I guess. But good for him.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, people who approach it, and this is where I'll always give Slender credit. He may talk shit about stuff where what he expects, but he does approach things when I drag him to these movies with an open mind, and has on several occasions been pleasantly surprised at having enjoyable movie experiences when the movies have been actually surprisingly good. My opinion on Masters of the Universe is this is as good a Masters of the Universe movie as I could ever expect to get made for a few reasons. Number one, and this is where I'm going to diverge with Tom's camp. Masters of the Universe was inherently silly. It always was. And no matter how much people always go to the 2002 cartoon was great. Yes, the 2002 cartoon was great. Just like the Thundercats reboot cartoon in the 2000s was also really good. Mm-hmm. That does not mean the original cartoon wasn't full of silliness. He-Man, in this case, Masters of the Universe, the version most people are familiar with characters named Fisto and Ram Man and Mechaneck, was silly. It was
supposed
always
to be.
It was always silly. The fact that he was He-Man. It was a product tested name that they came up with to try to just be most appealing to kids.
It was a kid naming the people in his life. I am He-Man. And that is Mechaneck, and that is Ram Man.
Which is why I thought in the movie the way they handled it was perfect.
It was perfect. Yeah.
And now while yes, not all the humor hit, enough of it did, and enough of it hit really good, that I was okay with that. I thought the sets and visuals were surprisingly well done. I know there's a couple bits of wonky CG, but that's true for even the best, highest end movies
when that
now.
pig guy opens that door to Skeletor's throne room when he's waking him up, that was some of the wonkiest CG I've ever seen.
No, the worst CG was the best character. It's Orko. The worst CG was Orko.
Yeah.
And
Orko looked fucking terrible.
Yeah, but he came in at the end of the movie. He was always like a rumored post-credit scene, so you got what you deserved. And you know what? It was great that it was the director's name that popped up at that point in the credits. So
Brahma give up mad doesn't even remember last night. That's
true.
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
So
what happened last night?
I think me and Slender were both after we saw the movie coming out of it saying this is like an 8, 9 out of 10 for Masters of the Universe movie.
I wouldn't go as low as 8. I'm solid on 9. I have not changed my opinion on that.
You guys are still higher than me. I had a 7.5 on this one.
And the music, by the way, let's not sleep.
Oh,
on
the
music.
soundtrack was popping.
Getting
Holy shit.
Brian May to play the electric guitar, and I know some people are like,
dude, that gave it a point all to itself. The music
and it was fantastic.
so fucking good.
And This is where I watched last night on Comics Division, and I disagree with Brahma because the use of Princes of the Universe was brilliant, and I loved it.
I did too.
Yeah, so
Now, mind you,
I didn't
that
say that it wasn't.
And he's
that
Prince
it's
I
Adam.
know you were
movie.
talking
I
about
said
doing
they
the
used
gay
the
part.
gayest portion of the song.
No, they used the whole song. They
I
used
know.
the entire
Did they
song.
use Princes of the
Everybody
Universe
knows you
then?
stop that song.
Yeah,
at
yeah,
the
but
same
that-
point that Highlander did.
But that was the point. It's the greatest heroes of the universe. That was the whole point of that scene, that element.
Yeah.
It's like these are the Eternia's greatest heroes. That was the whole thing. And everybody's like, well, that 150-pound woman pushing down the bars in the prison. I'm like going,
Hold on. Wait,
What?
I guess
Dude,
yeah,
that
so
150-pound woman was an Eternian who jumped off of an overpass like it
That
was
was true.
nothing.
Yeah,
and
I know.
then I thought this was going to be
Wait,
one of those stupid
Hold
things.
on,
I
let's
think,
just
hold
address-
on, because we need a spoiler warner.
Oh, yeah, put the
That's
spoiler
right at the
alert.
beginning of the fucking movie.
Yeah.
That's. I haven't seen the
But-
beginning.
Yeah,
of the
but
movie.
Orko wasn't.
But then I thought they were going to shit all over He-Man and have him do the same thing and get all hurt. And
no.
he didn't land very well, but he also did not get hurt.
Just
Yeah,
so
he
everybody
got
knows,
up-
are we doing spoilers or not? So
He got-
people know.
Apparently, we have spoilers happening now, so it's
Let's-
fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the.
Look, the film is underperforming. I don't think that we're going to contribute to its gain or loss, to be fair. So
Well, our chat.
I think everybody
I'm
should
more
go
wor-
see it.
I'm more
Yeah,
worried about our
I
chat.
think it's more about the chat. Like if I'm in here
Yes.
not expecting spoilers and it gets spoiled
Yeah.
for me, that's kind of mean.
okay,
'cause I
so
was trying to. Yeah, so I'm just fair warning. I put the banner up. Everyone in chat, we are gonna go spoiler talk. So if you would prefer not to be spoilers, we have given me and Slender's opinion, which this is a very highly rated movie for us. So if we highly recommend you go see it in theaters. I think it's a great
There's
theater
not-
experience for the
There's
whole
nothing
family.
gay in it whatsoever.
yeah, there's not a lot of gay men here. I'm like,
I don't think there are any gay men.
I mean, there's no YMCA happening for sure, and
The roommate was definitely gay.
he was questionably weird. But by the way, they poke
like
fun
culture?
at all of that. That's the other thing. They
Yeah.
poke it through the film. The entire way through is poking fun at HR and all their bullshit, and the gay roommate and all the other stuff. They're poking fun. It was all tongue in cheek references. In fact, at the end, Adam has to be like He-Man. It's like it was a cathartic enjoyment at the end of the film. So there you
No,
go.
It's-
at
it's
the
neither
end, the
woke nor
sorceress
gay.
tells him before everybody had to use just brute strength and be a man, but now you've put the other side of it together. You were in HR. Now you can be a real
That's
hero.
not. That's
That
not
is
what she
not
was
That is
what
saying.
she
not what
said.
was said.
You
at
are
all.
being purposefully
Wow,
obfuscating.
yeah.
That is a cunty left.
You sound like
to do.
Disparu. I don't know what's going on right now. but
You
all
are
right.
purposely trying to misinterpret.
That is what they did.
No, what she was saying is that and this is, by the way, which is the same message from the original fucking cartoon when Adam
Yes.
was a wussy little guy, even though he looked exactly the same as He-Man and he was supposed to be a dandy, and this was built up in the 2002 one. It's the same point they made in Captain America, which, by the way, no one said was woke. Captain America: The First Avenger. When Dr. Erskine, when he's talking to Steve Rogers about
This is
why he
why.
picked him, he said because a weak man who becomes strong knows the value of it, whereas a
strength.
strong man who becomes stronger is still going to be basically, well, he's like, be a good man. What the sorceress is saying is because you weren't always the strongest, buffest, biggest guy on the block, you learned when and where it is appropriate to apply force, which, by the way, was immediately followed up with that situation with
Oh my
Skeletor, where
gosh.
he it's
applied power.
There,
Yeah,
this
it
used
was
to be,
great.
by the way, the American foreign policy. We don't start none, but we finish it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
if you,
and he did. The end of the movie is still one of the greatest moments. And of course, Evil Lynn comes back, and that's the other reason it says stick around. The post-credit scenes are as valuable as they would be in Marvel. So if you only see this on streaming, I get it. A lot of people are doing that now because they don't want to waste money at the theaters. But watch all the credit scenes because it'll give you insight into what they were thinking or planning for a follow-up.
by the way, this
And-
is why I also don't. I'm not as worried about a sequel per se, because this movie is an
Oh, they
Amazon
finished it.
produced it from the
Yeah.
beginning, and they spent around what about 200 million?
200 million,
Amazon
yeah.
spent that on the Future War with Chris Pratt, and that was a direct-to-streaming movie where they were getting no return. If they get even if they don't officially break even in the movie theaters, if they get some money, but it's a really strong streaming hit for them with strong audience reaction, they will be happy to build on that. They have the money to spare, and it's valuable for them to have IPs that please the crowd. So I'm just saying that I think for the fact that it's Amazon, like if this movie worldwide ends up pulling in like 200 total, which is perfectly reasonable as a goal, even at a $30 to $40 million opening weekend.
Yeah.
I think Amazon would be perfectly content if it's strong on streaming to continue the franchise.
Yeah, because they can actually stream it and people will actually find it later and be like, oh, well, that wasn't as bad. What the hell were these people talking about? They get a sequel. We got a sequel to some other bullshit that went up on Amazon and also on Netflix. Netflix is making multiple films that really shouldn't have sequels. Look, I had a good time with this film, but again, I grew up with these characters in the 80s, and all you youngins didn't. So you don't have a point of reference.
I guess are we
There's
ignoring
literally only one person here who is.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that's only Mad.
I grew up with it too.
Mad's the only. You're the only one who weren't like right in the He-Man wheelhouse for buying the toys and watching the cartoons.
But the just to go back to it though, like it is not gay, it is cringe. And that's kind of the point.
They have a character called Cringer. Oh my god!
Skeletor is supposed to say very cringe things and not realize how awful they sound.
And Allison Brie was brilliant in this.
It was done extremely well.
I'm serious. If you could get somebody like Allison Brie to play Evil Lynn the way she did, she played it to the wall. Now she didn't get the payoff I was hoping for. And every one of the things in this film for the most part had a payoff except for her. And she brought it. So did Leto. I actually liked Leto's performance, but then I realized, well, that's because they covered his face and they changed his voice.
Yeah, but he still has to deliver as an actor, though.
He did.
I mean, and I'll say this: the body movements and the acting with Skeletor were just as important in this case, because like there's parts where, and they've released this clip online, so I'm not as worried about this one. Spoilers, right. Where he's like, when I'm holding my fist up.
Oh, that was right. The crescendo.
I've reached the crescendo. So yeah, and that's great. By the way, I can't wait for the memes of Skeletor where in the office outfit for the HR meeting when
it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be great,
dude. And that was the other thing, like the flashbacks, like when he was like hitting him with the staff, his staff, and like frying his brain. That was flipping phenomenal, because I'm like, so you're gonna go back to every one of the worst moments of his life, the wokest part of the film. They're going back to the elements that we all hate, the woke things.
Skeletor working the dumbbells. Do you even lift, bro?
Yeah, do you even lift, bro? It was great. And then, that moment in the HR thing, that was brilliant. And I'm like, yeah.
What the hell is this?
Yeah.
It's the HR department.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be the villain?
That was so good. And so if you watch this movie and you appreciate it for what it is, and you pay attention to the dialogue and the circumstances and the situations, you'll be like, oh yeah, I'm not going to be Disparu. I'm going to be Shad. And that's the only time you want to be Shad, to be fair. But or Az, you could be Az if you feel better about that. But
pronouns.
It was, by the way, the He-Man thing, and they did make fun of him. But guess what? We make fun of each other all the time. We call Mad gay all the time. I mean, it's okay.
Wait, what? Once. You do?
Well, I'm not me, but I mean,
okay.
Some of the people around here. But I'm just
Name
saying.
them.
Yeah.
So I know, because I'm not.
Yeah, me and Brahma don't make fun of each other. We legitimately hate each other.
Well, that's also not true. So, but it's like at the end of the movie, they're making fun of Prince Adam because he's running off to change clothes into He-Man. so he can go and save the village on the outskirts of.
There wasn't a phone booth nearby.
Eternos.
No, the phone
No.
booth was. They were on the wrong side of the bridge. He had to go all the way back to Castle Grayskull to find a phone booth.
My whole point is, everybody knows, and the only thing that caught me off guard was the friend zone thing between.
Yeah, but that was a throwback to the cartoon.
I
too.
know, but I hated that moment so much. I was like, they like each other, and yet she's being a douche.
They
She had
also
bigger
did-
fish to fry.
yeah.
They kind of had to save the kingdom.
And
Yeah.
I think this is the way I interpreted from watching the movie was also it isn't that Tila isn't interested in.
No, she's
Adam.
definitely interested in him.
It's more that it's just she also hasn't reconciled with because she's a tomboy and doing this and that. Like she hasn't quite got there to do that yet either.
Okay.
Now, for people who are worried about like what that actress said about the theme, like none of that is in the movie. It's
Nope.
Yes, they have the part
The
where she's dealing
talking
with
points and the
yeah.
leftism that was in part of the promotion, I think, is, you're 100% right, Chad. It's just none of that made sense in the context of the film.
It very much got the honor among thieves treatment.
Yes,
Like,
it did.
Same fucking thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like whoever was, I want because I'm on the firm belief that actors are generally not the brightest bulbs, so they get directions and talking points when they're doing these interviews. Whoever was giving them these talking points probably didn't see the movie, didn't care to see the movie, or or this is
Yeah,
a case.
talk about this. The people love this.
Now, here's the other situation it could be, and this is where it's just hilarious. Much like what happened with Barbie, where the only lasting cultural impact of the Barbie movie is how much everybody loved Ken, and how much, like when you look back, when the Kens were running things, it was actually a pretty good state
was
of
better.
affairs.
Yeah.
Like the lasting impact, the only thing that will culturally be around from the Barbie movie 5 more years from now is I'm Just Ken will still get
I'm
played.
just Ken.
Yeah. So, and because because Ryan Gosling, 1, is a national treasure and who has charisma to spare, and 2, though they are so bad at writing this, they end up making the case against themselves by trying to indict people. And so if the writers that worked on the Masters of the Universe movie were trying to indict
Didn't work.
masculinity, they're so bad at it, they went the complete opposite direction.
Yeah.
Now, so in the fairness of equal time, so that we
no.
don't, I'm going to let Brahma share his thoughts because I know he wasn't as much of a fan.
Yeah, that was it. I wasn't that much of a fan. I wasn't a fan of it to
Good
the
Lord.
degree that you guys were having all the toys and stuff back in the day. I watched it. Do I know?
Wait,
most
real
of the
quick,
lore?
Slender. What
No.
is it killing right now?
Yeah, I feel like
Can't
you're,
see.
you're feeling like there's like probably a lizard that climbed into the bug zapper.
I mean,
That-
it sounds
It's
like
another,
a
it's another stink bug.
Oh, okay. It sounded like a whole family just got.
No,
fucking
stink bugs
wiped
take a
out.
lot of voltage. When a stink bug gets up there, it's like you don't wet the
they're-
sponge.
They're so resilient. They take forever to die.
Sorry, Brahma. It just kept going. We had to address
yeah,
it.
it was really kind of the death penalty on adrenaline. That was
Listen,
weird.
okay, the
fuck you
sponge
guys. That
will
Green
never
Mile
be
joke.
wet.
That Green Mile joke was good.
Yeah, I just don't care about it enough to care to argue about it.
I always forget that
I
in
think
our
it's a
childhood
5-6.
we were buying toys. In Brahma's childhood, he was like, "Put on Paul Harvey."
Right.
Good
I'm
day.
gonna give you my final thoughts then. I like Brahma. He-Man wasn't one of my go-tos when I was
I
a
hated
kid.
the humor.
I was more of I liked Thundercats. Thundercats was kind of my go-to.
Thundercats was mine.
Oh,
but-
by the way, Thundercats is coming too, very soon.
But the He-Man movie I thoroughly enjoyed. There was some MCU humor. They didn't let a couple moments breathe. They rushed through a couple moments that I thought
They
should
should've
have
let- yeah,
had some more time. But none of it ruined it for me. It held pretty strong, and they moved through that stuff quick. Not all the
you go.
jokes landed. There was a part in the movie where I leaned over to Chad and I was like, "They are doing Star Wars better than Star Wars right now."
I actually said out loud, "Oh my God, I'm watching Flash Gordon."
Yeah, Flash Gordon.
There you go.
It was very Flash Gordon.
I thought the
The
Flash
Return of
Gordon
the
one
Jedi speeder
because
bike chase.
no, because
It
the
was so
Flash
good.
Flash Gordon had the flying bike too.
Yes, it did.
And I think bringing Brian
Flash!
May on was a nice,
Whoa!
not so subtle nod to the Flash Gordon influence.
And
of it.
Queen and the Queen soundtrack is returning in the Highlander reboot, so everybody's going to be super stoked about that.
I
So.
will also say, if you want to get a feel for kind of how rocking the soundtrack is, they put the Eternia track on YouTube, right?
They did.
And it starts like a normal fantasy epic music that you would expect,
Yeah.
and then Brian May's electric guitar kicks in, and it
It's
just kicks
so
ass.
good.
It's so
so
good.
good.
So
Now let me finish my final thought.
Oh, go ahead.
My favorite part was a tiny little part toward the end where Battle Cat is about to bite the head off of one of his enemies, and the look on his face is just hilarious. It's about a 1 second cut,
Beast Man. He was,
but
at
it's
his-
fucking hysterical. It
Yup.
just looked great. Best CG in the whole movie.
It was. He's like he was confused. He had his mouth over the guy's head. He was looking confused at
just-
Adam. Yeah, it
The
was
Battle
good.
Cat CG, he had so much personality. Like
Yeah.
you look and you know it's CG, but he had so much personality, and I loved it.
Well, and
But that was
like
also
I said
Cringer.
before they cut to the final credit scene.
Yeah,
or
but
the
he
first
was
set of
he was
credit scenes-
being Battle Cat in that moment.
Oh, I know. Yeah, and then he got Cringer got all Battle Cat with He-Man when they were going to ride off to the village at the end of the film.
It was. Am I going to get armor? I feel like I should have armor.
I feel like I should have armor. It was
Next
so
time
good.
I'm gonna have armor.
Next time I'm going to have armor. And then
But-
by the way, the battle bot that they
Oh, I
worked
love
into,
that character.
which is if you look back at the movie Solo, this is what your
This is-
female robot companion
Yeah.
characters should have been like.
Dude, this is another example of where they did Star Wars better than Star Wars, because the closest Star Wars has come is the battle droid in Rogue One,
Yeah,
and I liked this battle droid better.
which was what's her bitch? The
Kristen
the,
Wiig.
No, the bridge bitch.
It was
Which-
Alan Tudyk in Rogue
Are we
One.
talking about what in Star Wars and Solo?
Yeah, yeah.
In
It
Solo,
was
it was
Alan
free.
Tudyk
In
in
Solo, it
Rogue
was
One.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in this movie, in He-Man, it is Kristen Wiig doing the voice.
Yep. And on that note, look, I got a couple minutes. I need to go out and water all the plants in the greenhouse. So my final
You
thoughts
don't
are
have
this.
a bathroom then? You don't have a bathroom?
Not that kind of water.
Oh.
What's happening now?
A little sprinkle.
He was asking if you were
It
going to
would
piss on
be a
your plants.
very little sprinkle. You couldn't reach that high, I guess.
And now he's
Okay,
accusing you of
reason.
having a small bladder because you're old.
No, just prostate issues.
Just a small penis.
That has no effect on the stream. Although a smaller one might be able to get more distance because of compression.
You know, Atari said something about a detachable penis. That was
That's an
interesting.
old song.
Yeah. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I thought the film was fun. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. I thought that it's probably going to grow on me, unlike the bland DeLorean in Grey Goose, which was only good to drink to. And yeah, I had fun, and I thought that the mid credits, the early credits, mid credits, and post credit scenes were all good. And the people that are projecting forward are the ones that are mentally ill because they saw ghosts in the film and they think She-Ra is going to always be better than He-Man in any sequel that follows this film. And I was like, you're not telling us your projections at all, you crazy fucks. Anyway, I'm going to go. Thanks for having me.
See you, buddy.
Thanks for being
stopping
here.
by.
And Matt, it was good to see you.
Good to see you.
Brian, it was good to see you.
It was awfully good to see you, sir.
Slender, it was good to see Bride of Slender. And Brahma, how you doing? Chad, how you doing?
I'm okay.
Did you see the treatment he gives us, Brahma? It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
I-
good to
I-
see you, man.
I-
It's good
I-
to see you, Sevens. Fuck you, Slender and Brahma.
I don't think I said any of those words, but I still love you guys. I'll see you later.
Verbatim, that's what you said. That's what you said!
I
I'll
don't-
just text him mean things later.
All right, you guys have fun. I'm gonna go water plants. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Later.
We'll be back in 20 seconds.
Possibly. we have proven an ability to incept culture into the show several times. Matt, after hearing all this, are you more or less likely to see the
Well,
movie?
I'm gonna be honest. I tuned out pretty quick.
Here's the thing.
Right
I
after the
made a
Cowboys
prediction when we were leaving the theater. I made a prediction. I was like, if Brahma saw it, he won't like it. If Mad saw it, he will like it.
I'll watch it when it comes out, VOD.
Yep.
I didn't actively dislike it. I am neutral on it. I did not think it was a great movie. I didn't think it was a bad movie. It was just the humor didn't hit for me. I don't like
thanks,
the tropes
Tim
that they
Pool.
threw in.
It's like, Brahma,
that
what's your
fence is
rating on
comfortable.
this?
You fucking
It's a
fence-sitting
movie.
bitch.
Yeah.
It is a movie.
Now, I will say that this news came out a little while ago, but I'll share it now because in the context of Masters of the Universe, I think this is also produced by Amazon. They're making a live-action Voltron movie. Henry Cavill's one of the stars of it. And last about 2 weeks, maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago, what is this, May 27th, they announced that instead of getting a theatrical release, which was planned, it's just going to go straight to streaming. And I
So
do
what,
believe
what happened with the Warhammer 40K project? They
it's still in development.
okay.
They haven't abandoned it yet. It's just Cavill's schedule. He had already committed to Voltron and he had already committed to Highlander, so those projects.
I know nothing and care nothing about Voltron. Isn't it just a
like
rip-off of Power Rangers?
No,
Fuck off,
Power
man.
Rangers is a ripoff of Voltron, you insolent fuck.
Yeah, I know. It is Robo Golan. It is
Man, just throw that line out there, bro. They start
You're
biting.
getting moved. To the bottom with you.
Mad truly does understand the weebs. He is a weebologist.
it's Beast King Goline is the original name of the show when it was aired in Japan in 1981. Before it got brought over to the United States, translated in English and renamed Voltron. And the most brilliant stroke they did on that was giving a nice intro primer to the cartoon voiced over by Optimus Prime himself. That's when people recognize the voiceover at the beginning of Voltron. It's because it was him. But I think that this decision, which was announced May 27th, also corresponds to exactly when highly accurate box office tracking for Master of the Universe would have been released. So I don't think it's a coincidence that Amazon decided it's not worth doing a promotional campaign for a movie that they're really trying to just get streaming views out of. So
I mean, I'll watch it.
it's going to be
It's
good.
another one that I don't care anything for.
What did
I didn't
you
even
do
hear.
as
Are
a
we still
child?
talking Voltron?
I told
Yeah, we're
you
still
I
talking
watched
Voltron.
Thundercats. I didn't care about.
It was
He
th-
didn't watch
Voltron.
Thundercats.
That was
He-
one cartoon.
He listened to Rush Limbaugh, and that's all he did ever while he was
No,
trying to
at
do
that
everyone's
point,
taxes.
Rush was on TV on Saturday nights.
That wasn't until like
I guess
the Clinton
picture
administration in like 92.
Brahma sitting down Saturday morning with his cup of coffee, black Avi, and like 2 eggs, just the 2 egg whites on a plain toast.
Yeah.
As he watches
I
the
want-
morning news or
Mom,
I don't want the
something.
yolk because of the cholesterol.
No, he looked. He's like little 6-year-old
I had
Brahman's
my
looking at his
newspaper and I
mom,
was looking at the futures.
and he's like, I know, I told you, whole grain toast with egg white omelets and just a smattering of butter, and I hope this is the low cholesterol version. Too.
No, this is Brahma. He threw the plate across the room and was like, "Where's the fucking gravy?"
That's true.
That's true.
Oh yeah, I forgot about his gravy thing. Fuck, and you've never even seen him do it. I've seen him do it in person. It's not easy to sit next to and try to eat.
Soul Assassiness, is Voltron the one with the people in the bird costumes? No,
No.
it is not.
I know that
is
one.
That is Battle for the Planets.
Yeah.
Man, when are we gonna
Voltron
get
is the one where they're all
5
riding in
robot
lions,
lions
and then
that
the
come-
lions become a man who summons the blazing sword.
When are we getting
Voltron.
motorcycle mice from Mars?
Biker mice from
Biker
Mars.
mice.
Whatever. Or how about SWAT Cat?
Just
SWAT
Cat,
cats would be pretty cool.
the Radical Squadron, as it was called.
Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing
I don't know
Duck
how
is
you
good.
do a live action of SWAT cats or Darkwing Duck, though.
They did Howard the Duck.
I mean, you
Fair.
could barely pull off a live action of Thundercats because they kind of looked human.
Can we get a live action Wildcats? I like Grifter.
The Covert Action Squad.
Yep.
It is owned by DC now. They integrated a lot of the Wildcats characters into Stormwatch.
Dude, DC has decided that they haven't fucked up enough, so you probably don't want them to do it.
Oh no, they're gonna
properties
fuck
you
up
like
even
yet.
royally in a couple weeks. So was it Supergirl opens?
Yep.
And they've released like their 4th trailer for this movie, trying to get people to want it. By the way,
Which further destroys the story of the first movie.
Yep.
yeah, the Matt and Slender said something that I believe you would agree with completely. The only thing that would get him to probably be okay watching the Supergirl movie is Jason Momoa's Lobo character.
I kind of want to watch it just to see Jason Momoa as Lobo. I don't want to see Supergirl, but Jason Momoa is like a perfect Lobo.
Yeah, it's
did
because
it for, like,
it's his
3.5
Aquaman
minutes.
with more gray to him.
Yep.
Yeah, because
He's monochrome Aquaman with a motorcycle.
I told Slender, I was like, Jason Momoa was playing Lobo when he played Aquaman.
Yeah,
Yes, he was.
Or in Fast and the Furious 10.
Oh, Fast and the Furious 10. It's funny because I was talking to my wife about it
Favorite
the other
comedy.
day because she hadn't seen it, but she used to go to the Fast and Furious movies with her family as a tradition family. And so but they didn't go see Fast X. And I was like, you missed out on the weirdest batshit crazy movie that you'd ever see because everyone else is doing a Fast and Furious movie except for Jason Momoa, who's decided he's in the greatest slapstick comedy goof off movie there is, and his performance is amazing. And everyone else is just like terrible because they're in their 10th Fast and the Furious movie and they're phoning it in, and Jason Momoa is going a million miles commitment to his
even all the new
batshit
people they
crazy.
brought in didn't put in a tenth of the effort that he did. Not Reacher, he's no longer that to me because of his political takes, but not Reacher, not whatever the chick it was it Brie Larson?
Brie Larson was.
It was
with
Brie
Yeah.
Larson.
Bro, I enjoyed that movie. It was my favorite comedy of that year. And the first time I watched that, I was high as balls. And the next day, I immediately had to have Shredda watch it with me because I didn't know if it was so amazing because because I was high and guess what? It was fucking phenomenal. I cannot wait to see the sequel. They had a whole conversation when Van Diesel was in a car on a dam and fucking Jason Momoa is, I don't know, 30 stories high, and they had a conversation back and forth with no radio. Just vibes.
Well, physics isn't important in Fast and Furious.
Nor should it be.
movies.
I enjoy when they catch someone
into
with a
space,
car
no.
like it's a fucking glove.
Space,
Dude,
car in
Dude,
space.
my grandpappy always said, never let physics get in the
Oh.
way of a good movie.
All right.
So there
I'll
was
do
an
that one.
interesting storyline they did in DC Comics several years back. It was by Jeff Johns. It was called The Three Jokers, basically indicating that there was never just one Joker. There was three different guys. It was to try to explain the different Joker personas. So they had a mastermind Joker who was like a criminal genius at planning things. They had the clown prince Joker who was like the 1960s Batman, like completely goofy and, like kind of thing. And then they just had the completely homicidal murderer Joker. And those were the three Jokers. And what's great is Momoa was basically playing a combination of the clown prince Joker and the homicidal maniac one. And it was so perfect for what he was doing. It made no sense for this movie because no one else was committing that way. But it was the enjoyable thing of the movie. And he even wore, I think, purple quite often, I think, as a specific choice to give the Joker part going on there. But if you have not seen Fast
The
X,
vibe.
it's I believe Fast X is streaming now all over the place at different services.
Yeah, man.
Go check it out just to do yourself a favor to see Momoa's performance,
Yeah.
because it's a true goofy one.
How much longer until we get that fucking sequel? It
I
feels
don't
like it's already
think
been
I don't
years.
think it's happening because
Yeah, it is. Didn't they already start filming and shit?
Fast 11.
Yeah. Because this was a two-parter. It literally is set up to have another movie coming out of it.
Oh man, it's never happened. It looks like 2028 is the scheduled release.
There you
date.
go.
It's called Fast Forever.
Nice.
It's going to throw the numbering system out completely.
Well, they kind of have to.
I mean, the one after that, what's it going to be? Fast
Well, I
13,
mean, they
11,
did Fate
12?
of the Furious for 8, and they changed the A to an 8.
Feet of the Furious. Yes.
March 17th, 2028, which will be 5 years between installments.
Too long, bro. We needed it the next day.
I mean, it's just like,
You got till the end of the week. Make it happen.
what is it? Across the Spider-Verse ends on a cliffhanger. It's an animated movie, and they're like, "Oh, I guess all right, fine." And the rumor was, well, the next one will release next year. Nope. Turns out Sony hadn't even greenlit making the second one of this two-parter. So it's gonna be 5-6 years because animation takes so long. I was like, well, that's not gonna completely destroy the momentum of your wildly successful movie. Good for you. That's terrible. They are building Fast and the Furious roller coasters at the Universal theme parks that will be open before that. I believe this upcoming later this year is when the one in Orlando is going to open.
So are they going to be fast and furious, those coasters?
They look like they're going to be fun roller coasters, but I have. They're building duplicates, I guess, on each coast. So
It'll be like the Italian job coaster at Universal.
They used to have an Italian job
They did?
coaster at King's
Yeah.
Dominion, and they had to rebrand it once Paramount didn't own them anymore.
Yeah.
They had to, it was funny because you came in one week, it's the Italian job stunt coaster at King's Dominion, and then you go back because I had season passes. I went back the next week, and all of a sudden they had stripped all the Italian job signage off, and it had all the rest of the stuff, and you could still see the outline. It's like, see, we're not associated with them anymore. It's fine. All right. Let me see. I bookmarked it. So, all right, this week, and this is where I want to get Slender's opinion because I think
I was just about to go get more water. Okay.
they put out some footage and gameplay for the new God of War.
This is not the new God of War. This isn't a God of War. It's no.
And I saw this meme joke, and it made me laugh, and I was like, I gotta get Slender's thoughts on how Sony is screwing up with God of War. Are they going full Ubisoft with it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's. So apparently this one, it gives off Forspoken vibes. Like, I don't know if you saw the gameplay, but they're making God of War Laufey, I believe what it's called, and it supposedly is the story that's going to follow Kratos' wife right after she dies, because she died at the beginning of the God of War 2018, and the first thing you see is she gets put in a cage by some big red demon-looking dudes like that guy, and then she starts talking to a gelatinous cube named Frank and a ribbon named... I don't even remember what the... Roofy? I don't
Roofy,
fucking-
It's
Big
not
Roofy.
Laufey, is it? Because since they're called,
Laundry.
No, her name is...
hers
I don't
Laufey?
know.
I thought her name is
Her name is
Faye.
Her name is Freya.
Faye.
I don't fucking
Freya.
remember. I don't care. How about that? I don't fucking care.
Why did they
It's
make it
God
a
of War.
hideous troll?
If you're gonna put God of War on your title, then Kratos better be in the fucking game.
Oh, he will be. He'll be in the corner.
Yeah.
No, guess that is her full name, and she, I guess, Laufey, and she went by Faye.
Yeah. I don't know. The whole thing looks... Like I said, you have a talking cube and a talking ribbon, and...
Both of whom are gay.
Yeah, I guess. It's given off Forspoken vibes, and Forspoken was a fucking joke.
I also not that I'm one of the people who's like Deborah Ann Wall is the hottest girl on the planet or anything.
Who?
But the redhead that they
Oh, yeah. That's the worst part is people are like, she's so beautiful. Is she,
No.
bro?
She's not the all right. Number one, I've never bought into that. She was the hot. She had redheads are always +2.
Ugh.
If you know, but she
Minus two.
Unless, of course, you are mad, in which case they are -2 immediately.
They have hairy nipples. What do you want me to do?
But she was all right. But she's getting older. That's fine. That's perfectly reasonable. But they still managed to. She's not the most attractive. She's not
No.
bad. But they still uglied her. Look at this. They still
Absolutely.
dialed up the ugly.
Yeah,
on the,
'cause they have
on
an
the-
ugly filter.
on the character modeling, and it's ridiculous.
They literally use an ugly filter
Yep.
to uglify these chicks, bro.
Dude, I don't care if she looked like a character out of Stellar Blade. It's not God of War without Kratos as the
Yeah,
protagonist.
no, I'm with you on that too. That's the first part. It's just a secondary issue that people are having.
Yeah,
and the
this is-
third issue for me is that people are saying that she's some super hot chick. Oh, bro, even True Blood, she was not a. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing. I don't give a shit about issue number 2 and issue number 3. You fucked up at step 1. Like, we could talk about that other shit later, but this should not be. You should not put God of War on this, or you should make it very clear that this is a spin-off, not a mainline title, something. And I just get the feeling it's gonna flop for one, and I haven't played Ragnarok because I had very little interest in Ragnarok because I don't like body positivity Thor. But I loved God of War 2018, and this looks like it's going to be one of those things where they go, the real hero was Laufey all along, and Kratos, all the stuff that Kratos and Atreus were doing, it was fucking pointless, and it was all under her guidance that they were saved.
Every
or some
great
stupid
man
shit
has
like
a
that.
better woman behind him.
Yeah.
Also, at any moment, I just expect her to go, "How dare you!"
I mean, that's what she's saying right there, I'm sure.
Right, but
is she fighting
that's who she
climate
looks
change?
like.
She does.
Do you remember, like, because Soul Assassin's like the Greek era of Kratos was the best? Yeah, those games were probably the most fun. Although I will say, the first of the new God of War series was actually a pretty solid game.
God of War 2018 was a very solid game. I had
Yeah.
a blast with it. God of War 3, I think, is the pinnacle.
Now, I believe was God of War 3 because I remember distinctly there was a hilarious mini game where you had to like have threesomes with, like
That's in like every one of them. But
Yeah.
in God of War 3 specifically, if I'm remembering correctly, God of War 3 starts with you riding on the back of one of the Titans,
I think that's
climbing the
correct.
side of Mount Olympus to go kill all the gods because you're going to war with them, with the Titans.
Yep. I do think it's a very played out scenario, gaming element now. God of War was one of the first ones I remember that made very strong
events.
use of the quick time event in the boss battle.
Fucking hate QuickTime.
They
And
were
now-
pretty good in that game, though.
They were good when it first started because it was a great, like, you still had to do the mechanic and get to that spot in the game where it had the quick time event. But now I blame it for I kind of look back and blame it for the overuse of the quick time event now.
Between it and Resi 4, yeah.
And
Resi
some
4,
Star-
though,
the
was
Star
an
Wars games
asshole
that came
about
out
it
during the
because
prequels.
because Resident Evil 4, the quick time events were designed to jump out at you when you weren't paying attention and kill you almost instantly. So, fuck you for that, Capcom.
Last good God of War I played was Dante's Inferno.
No, Dante's Inferno was not a good game. It was fucking terrible.
It was fun.
No, the first third of it was fun, and then they fucking half-assed the rest of the game. If they'd have finished it and not tried to beat God of War 3 to market, it could have been one of the best games ever made. The first third of it was one of the best parts of a game ever made. And then the second third was a bunch of tiny little fucking crammed rooms. And then the third phase was go to this platform and have these restrictions. And then go to the next platform and have these restrictions. And then go to the next platform and have these restrictions. And then fight an unfair final boss.
So you enjoyed it.
No, I fucking hated it.
But he finished it.
I did finish it, but it was a terrible fucking game.
Yep. So I don't know. I saw this stuff, and I thought this will be fun to ask Slender about because I'm sure he'll make some of his predictions. But unfortunately, this is since this is a PlayStation franchise, it's hard because even if they shut down the specific studio making this game, they're gonna still keep pumping out God of War IP related things somewhere.
Dude, the guy who made the Greek God of War isn't involved with God of War anymore.
And he's already come out and said he hates
Yeah,
this.
he's already come out and said this is not God
Yeah,
of
but
War.
then he backtracked and said it was nothing to do with the fact it was a female protagonist. He just didn't like the trailer.
Isn't he kind of douche?
He's not wrong.
He is a douche. He is a
Because
douche.
I know he does a
Listen, a guy can be a douche and be right though, and he's right on this one.
He does the podcast with the what's his name, the Sacred Symbols, the one who got kicked off Kind of Funny.
Oh, hey, can I pull yours down for a second?
Yeah,
Thank you. Little Brahma eating a breakfast.
I like
Came
the
from
cigarette
Soul Assassin.
packs.
Yeah,
Nice.
That's perfect.
I'll send it to you. That's
That
fucking
about
great,
fits.
Soul.
I like the little redness in
Need
the
a
nose,
newspaper.
like he's been pouring
Yeah.
something into the coffee.
Oh, I'm sure he has.
A little Irish in the coffee.
They should have called this one God of War: The Wall Edition. That would have been funny.
Man, Chad, you could have a whole Lil Chad universe with Lil Brahma and shit. A little Slender.
Oh, a little
Little Mad.
Little Mad. I don't know. Little Mad. He's supposed to be in the comic strip, but he went to the store. No,
was,
come
He was
Come
out
on,
of
that was
meds for that.
He was.
That's true.
Where's Mad? He ran out of nerds. Cause we
Oh
can't
man,
call
I get
them
what you're
meds.
doing now. Fuck off. It took me a second. I'm like, wait, what?
Well, all right. All right. For chat, what would be your favorite candy to use for a child character in lieu of medications?
Oh,
Mentos,
Tic
Tic
Tacs.
Tacs.
Tic-tacs.
maybe no, I guess candy cigarettes, maybe.
No, that would be Brahma. Brahma's gonna.
Yeah,
he's
fair.
a 3-pack a day candy cigarette habit. Oh, Skittles. I don't know. The tasting the rainbow would be a funny joke to me. Well,
I'd go Sour Patch Kids.
because first
Oh,
they're
man.
sour, then they're sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mentos
Or if it's
becomes
around
mine.
Christmas, I've always liked Spice Drops.
As long as it's not fucking candy corn.
No, candy corn.
Oh,
Candy
remind
corn,
me to show-
every 10 years or so, I'm like, oh, candy corn. And then I eat 2 of them, and I'm like, yep,
No.
I'm done.
Hey,
I'll be
remind me
back in
after
10 years.
after the stream to show you guys the PSA about the dangers of candy corn that I made.
It reminds. All right, so when Harry Potter first came out as a movie, AMC Theaters did a partnership with them where they had kids packs, and they actually made the Birdie Spots every flavored jelly bean, like kind of thing, where it would be a little pack of jelly beans, and you'd have the regular flavors, and then they'd mix in earwax,
Puke flavor.
puke, all like 2 or 3 like of the crazy ones. And so as a joke, of course, we're all opening them up and trying like the ridiculous flavors. And I kid you not, the earwax one tasted exactly like candy corn, and I'm like, that probably checks out. It's like whoever was deciding what is the right flavor, zone for earwax, and it's like clearly candy corn. That's the one. We don't even need to get a new set of flavors. We'll just put it in there, and people will have the same reaction when they bite into it as they would anything else. Did Slender or Little Chad get the soda sword from the theater or the He-Man for the He-Man movie? They were at our theater. I had seen them on display like the week before we went to the movie, and now last night there was none there. So I think they sold out of all they had.
No, I just doubled up on mozzarella sticks.
Now we did get free movie posters
Yes, we did.
because we went to the Wednesday IMAX preview night, and so they were giving out little mini posters for it, which was a nice little extra.
Yeah.
Didn't have to pay for it because I know that the thing is, those swords or those popcorn bucks, they're like 40, 50, sometimes even more.
Yeah.
I know.
And you get less popcorn and
Yeah.
less soda.
Yeah, the DeLorean popcorn box that they made that looked like the DeLorean when they
But free refills. All you got to do is stop watching the movie you paid to watch and go.
Yeah.
Well, it's maybe not so bad when you were going to Back to the Future for the re-release in the theater, but that DeLorean was like $80. I'm like, I'm not paying $80 for a little like 6-inch size DeLorean that has a little.
I'm not
panel that
paying
pops
$80 for something I can 3D print in my office for $5.
Yeah.
Because that's all that shit is. They're just 3D printed.
All right.
The Wolverine one definitely was.
Yeah.
All right. While we're still kind of in the gaming news chat, Mad shared this one, which is an interesting position to take regarding a Wolverine game. The Wolverine game is going to be dead on arrival. We have a wild imp who's appeared.
Yeah, something like that.
Or has he been here the whole time? Who knows?
No,
the
he works on
Wolverine game
Fridays.
looks like it's probably a good game, but I'm not
don't
buying a
know about
PS5
that.
for it.
It looks like a quick time event.
Will it not be on
nightmare.
Steam?
No.
No.
Is it it's a PS5? It's Insomniac, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
It
give
is
a shit about it at all.
PS5
Then.
exclusive. And like I said, I'm not buying a console for
Fuck
that
no.
game.
It will. I mean, it could eventually come out to Steam, right? Didn't Last of Us come out
No,
on Steam?
PlayStation has changed their position on that, and they are no longer putting their single-player games out on Steam.
All right, well, fuck you
They're
then.
trying to get people to buy consoles with their exclusives, and it's like, dude, I'm not buying your overpriced console for
Yeah.
your
maybe
shitty fucking
have-
movie game.
20 to 25 exclusives a year, and it might be worth it.
At least they're smart enough to update it for the modern times by not having X-Men, but
The X Team. That's
no,
like
it's
they called it.
Team. Oh, what is it? It's not X Team. It's
Team X. It was
Some
something
shit like
stupid
that.
like that. I thought it was X Team.
no,
I
it's
could've sworn-
not.
That's that's what it was myself.
It's based on the group that Wolverine and Sabretooth was a part of.
I am sure
Alpha
that
Force.
is.
Nope.
I am sure that is.
No, that's the Weapon X program they were in.
Sweet Baby Inc.'s contribution when they had
there
their
is a team.
sensitivity readers go through the script. No, you can't call it the X-Men. That's insensitive.
Baby Inc. Yeah, they were involved in it.
Yeah, 100% they were. I don't know how they keep getting jobs, but they keep getting jobs, and it's like that alone is enough for me to never buy the game.
Yeah, here you go. At the very beginning of the Wolverine game, Logan actually belongs on a team called Team X.
Yeah.
And he has teamed up with Sabretooth, who you see in the gameplay trailer. But there are no X-Men. There will be a lot of Marvel characters that come into the storyline, such as Mystique, Sabretooth, Jean Grey, that players can expect to play. This is retarded.
And you know what? I have a feeling Disney is behind that. Because a lot of the X-Men characters haven't been seen in movies yet.
Well, they're going to get their first one in a couple of weeks when Spider-Man comes out.
Right. That's why Jean
when
Grey
it's-
was probably allowed to be in, because by the time the game comes out, she'll have been in Spider-Man.
I just don't know. Number one, when they first cast that girl, the rumor was that she was, because they were going to do multiverse, that she was going to be Mayday Parker. I was like, she actually looks like Mayday Parker. That's not bad casting. Mayday Parker being Spider-Girl, the child of Spider-Man, and Mary Jane from a alternate what-if universe. But then they said it's going to be a mutant character, and they hadn't released who it was going to be. And I was like, well, they're probably going to go with Firestar because it's Spider-Man and his amazing friends. You make it Firestar, it's perfect. Nope, they go Jean Grey. And I'm like, Jesus, do we have to have the 18th version of Jean Grey in the Marvel?
Right. Oh, perfect. They made her absolutely horrendous looking.
Yeah, and I was like, maybe they could have dyed her hair brunette and made her Kitty Pryde, since Ellen Page is never coming back to that role. Elliot Page. She's busy being Achilles. So,
I just think the whole thing's pointless because they're what they have said is that they're going to essentially wipe out the X-Men and start over. So why do you have her appearing before they've restarted everything, because shouldn't she be wiped out with everybody else? And
No,
because
wiping out the
X-Men
team, not the characters.
Well, no, she's going to be a
they're-
mutant on regular Spider-Man Marvel Universe
Yeah.
Earth. The X-Men universe is a different Earth. So the way it works going into Secret Wars, and this, I think they're going to pull enough from the comic book because they've used a lot of the terminology. They have incursions where Earths from different universes start coming together and they overlap, and only one planet survives. And in this case, that's why you saw in the trailer where they're showing the X-Men universe, it's a burnt out, like, dead husk, and there's only a few people alive. I think there's been an incursion that comes to it. Now, in the Secret Wars miniseries that Hickman did with Doctor Doom as the lead villain, Doctor Doom gets the Infinity Gauntlet and basically creates one world out of all the amalgamation universes coming together, calls it Battle World. It's a giant planet that has bits from all these different universes. And eventually the Fantastic Four and Reed Richards, they get them to undo it and they recreate the Marvel universe again. And that's when we're going to get Secret Wars is going to lead to a soft reboot of the entire Marvel universe. And that's how they're going to put X-Men, whichever ones they choose, because it's that way they get the excuse to say, we're going to take Hugh Jackman's Wolverine and put him on the planet even though he wasn't there before, and they'll be able to pick whatever pieces they want and then go forward. They can completely erase, for instance, Falcon being Captain America and make it regular Captain America again without being, oh no, that's just what happened because, multiverse. Which I think they're going to do because obviously the Falcon Captain America was a terrible investment. It's terrible.
It wasn't like in the comic books, but maybe people will like it if we put it in a movie. How'd that work?
Yeah, which is funny because like putting Wolverine in a video game where they're worried about the violence. You're like, if you're making a Wolverine game, people are buying it for to be violent. You have a close combat guy who fights with claws. You're not trying to don't minimize the
Not
gore.
just claws that can cut through just about everything.
And his real primary mutant power is a healing factor, so he can just tank damage while he gets in close to kill you. Which is Wolverine's fighting style. He knows just enough to get close enough to kill you while his healing factor keeps him alive. I don't know who an Insomniac is making this game for, because it's just going to piss off the comic book fans. Like, they're getting his regeneration wrong. They're trying to sanitize violence. Yeah, nobody puts Wolverine in the corner. Magneto did
like
during
they were
Fatal
sanitizing
Attractions.
the violence that much in the preview trailer. All it was kill after kill after kill.
Yeah, they're going to have
more violent.
No, but they're going to have a low gore mode.
Yeah.
They have to though in this day and age, because some countries will turn around and say you can't sell that here. Looking at you, Australia.
I still remember how Sega was genius because they said they took the blood. They took the blood out of Mortal Kombat, but all they did was put it behind a menu option. Instead of its default is off, so they have to go in and turn it on. So
And it wasn't even straight there. It was a button code you had to put in.
Yep. But everybody, they made it widely known and
for the debug menu.
Yeah, to be able to get in there and get the blood mode. And then, the Nintendo don't, because Super Nintendo doesn't even have that option.
Well, that was Sega's whole campaign at the time. Sega does, Nintendo don't.
What's interesting though is that this article isn't necessarily against the gore. It's talking about how it wasn't earned.
Let's see. I love some gore. Even a film as wonderfully stupid as Brain Dead.
I did not care for the gore in that one. It started to make me sick at one point. It's Jackson. What's his name? Did Lord of the Rings?
Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson. Yeah, it's like one of his first movies.
Yeah, his horror movies are insanely gory.
Yeah,
I really like The Frighteners, though. I do enjoy that one.
Oh, that movie wasn't exactly gory though.
Well, they did it behind ghosts so that they could get away with it.
Yeah, not brain dead. No,
I mean, they
it's
did. They did
fucking
have
lakes of goddamn blood in the house.
Did you ever watch that crazy movie he did with the two girls called Heavenly Creatures?
Yeah, I can't
Where it was,
remember
and
it,
it's actually based on a true story about these two friends who were girls, like in middle school or very early high school age, who decided, one of the friends was going to move away, so that the only solution that would work was murdering each other's families, so they'd get to stay together. It's like, that seems like an extreme choice. And they end up getting they get convicted and charged, but one of the conditions of their paroles later in life is that they are never ever allowed to ever talk to each other again, because they fed on each other's psychosis so much. The courts are like, you guys can never be around each other.
So they did all the murders for nothing then.
Well, I guess it was a weird movie. It was Kate Winslet when she was younger was in it. It's a really well done movie. It's weird. I guess Mad's the only other one here who's seen it.
I may be thinking about a different movie
Nope.
too. I'm pretty
Haven't
sure I've
seen it. That does not sound like my kind of movie.
I have heard of it.
Outside of Lord of the Rings, Jackson's movies are weird. He did The Lovely Bones, right? Which
I didn't watch it.
Was a weird movie. That's one.
That sounds pretty gay.
Well, the main character is
That sounded like it was a goddamn hummingbird, Slender.
I've had a few of those.
It's the stink
It's
bug.
a busy night, apparently.
There's a couple of small children captured in that thing.
Well, who do you think are powering it?
They're never gonna learn if I get them out.
No, but he did the Lovely Bones was the one where Mark Wahlberg was the lead, and his daughter is killed by a serial killer, and she's the main character of the actual movie. Mark Wahlberg was the biggest name in it, and she's just narrating as a ghost beyond the grave, watching her family live their life. It's a weird movie, and that's what Peter Jackson likes to do when he's
he was
not
into
doing Lord of the
horror
Rings.
comedy. He was a horror comedy guy before Lord of the Rings. So it seemed like a weird choice.
Yep. Which is what it was. The Lord of the Rings was the biggest confluence of errors to come together that actually worked. You get a really low budget horror movie director. You got New Line Cinema deciding they'll commit like $200 million to make a trilogy all in one sitting with no guarantee that even the first one will be successful, when their budgets for movies are usually like $10 to $20 million because they did Nightmare on Elm Streets. It was like all this batshit crazy things and it turned out to worked amazing. They built Weta Studios, the Weta Workshop from nothing, because Skywalker, the ILM people, they were like, no, we won't be able to do what you're asking. They're like, F you, we'll do it ourselves. So they made Weta, who turns around and becomes one of the most prolifically great special effects houses in the world now after Lord of the Rings. And nothing about that should have worked. And by the way, since, because they made the Hobbit movies and they were terrible, because they stretched one movie's worth of material into three expanded ones.
Too much singing in them.
Did
Could
they
have
do?
gotten away with 2, but 3 was absolutely stretching it way too thin.
Did they? And correct me if I'm wrong. Did they release extended cuts of The Hobbit too?
I think they
Just like they did.
So?
Because
If they did, nobody talks about them. Where
Because
everybody
the-
talks about the extended edition of The Lord of the Rings.
yeah, because the extended cut of The Lord of the Rings made sense because they did have so much stuff that they did have to leave out. Whereas The Hobbit, you were already stuffing it with using appendices and other things to try to pad that runtime. And then you're like, hey, we'll make it even more, the more extendier one.
Yeah. Well, it gives you extra sleep. Doesn't it? You get a longer sleep. Watching.
Slender, Slender, did you see that Pal World is going to version 1.0 on July 2nd?
Yep. I'm good with it.
Ooh, did you see that Dune is putting out a single player
This
mode?
says July 10th, though.
Matt, did you see that news?
What?
Dune is putting out a single player mode
Yeah.
where
I
your
saw something
stuff,
about that.
your bases There's no Coriolis storm, like it won't wipe out your base. It's basically so you can do the storyline mode without having to deal with shit. You can
that'll probably bring me back to the game.
so you can complete the entire story. Your bases are permanent, even in the deep desert. Once you build a base, it won't get wiped out.
Well, because once I lost my character, man, I was just trying to come back. You know what I mean? I was like, fuck this, dude.
Yep. So once you make a character, it will be able to be used on all public servers interchangeably. But if you ever move your character to a private server, then it goes off. So if you go back and make a character, you can play. If you're not happy with the
it's
server,
smoking
you're on,
again.
you can switch out. Oh, there's another bug in.
There's one on fire.
On fire?
I think it's on fire. There's smoke
happens.
coming out of it.
Wet that sponge.
Oh, that smells. That smells foul.
A little
If it's
crispy
a
snack
stink bug,
for you
it's
there.
really gonna be good.
Slender, you really
crispy
got to get
snack.
the tennis racket, the electrified tennis racket.
Yeah, that one's
because
fun. I used
then
to have
you can
one.
hold the button and watch them start sizzling until they actually
God.
burst into
I don't
flames.
even have to hold the button, man. This is dinner and a show.
Yeah, but it's kind of more fun when you're the one controlling the pulsing electricity.
Why is it Mr. Bible over here is the most sociopathic out of all of us?
Have you
He
seen
hates
what
God's
bugs do
creatures.
to me in the summer?
Have you read the Old Testament?
I don't engage in social interactions with insects.
Yeah.
Unless
They're
they're a
there to
certain
die.
size.
It's not just the bugs, though, that I'm referring to. I've gamed with you.
You don't have to talk to that guy. Just fucking kill him. Why are you listening to him?
There's a
Kill
lot
him.
of smiting in the Bible. You know.
There's no reason to let the NPCs survive.
Yes, there is. I like them. They're friendly.
The Bible's full of smiting and begetting.
You know, the begatting is what always. You know,
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. It's all in the Bible.
All right. All right. I'm loading up YouTube Studio, by the way, because we're about to roll into taking polls again.
Bum, bum, bum.
The
Are we still
final
doing Brahma's
week of
thing?
the Brahma
Yes,
We're gonna
still
finish
doing
off-
Brahma's
Fuck, it
thing.
feels like it's never going to end.
There's another 6 weeks to go.
We're finishing up. No, we're
It's
done. We're
done
getting
tonight.
We're gonna get through it. We're powering through.
Tonight's the big night.
Oh, we're only at a minute or at an hour and
working on-
36.
working
I
on my
wanted
next
to just
TV
end
theme
the
quiz.
stream immediately.
A couple of weeks from now, I'll finish my next TV theme quiz.
Just leave everybody wanting more.
Well, Slender, did you go back and listen to any of the songs that you claim to have not known?
Dude, I've already updated my list.
Okay.
I got
I'm
some new
asking.
liked
I
songs
don't know
in
what
there.
your list is. Huh?
I got some new liked songs in there. Ones
All
that
right.
I
Drums
forgot
and
about.
list.
That's part of the
So-
reason I made the list this way.
You go right.
Well, then you should have titled it differently. It should have been
It
titled.
doesn't matter
Songs That
how
You
you'd
May
have
Not
titled
Remember.
it, Brahma.
90s rock song bracket? I mean,
Matt doesn't remember the 90s. That's the problem. He was too young.
Fair. I remember some of it. I have Yo MTV rap trading cards.
gross.
All
I
right.
have MC Hammer and Vanilla Ice.
I'm golf clapping for you right now, Matt.
And I'm really happy that Imp is back here now for this one. All right.
Oh, I could give a shit about any of this. I've watched it. All these songs are fucking bullshit.
All these songs are bull.
Congratulations.
All
The
these
part of
songs are
Tom from
fucking
Midnight's
bullshit.
Edge will be played by Imp.
How many times have I said, like, this era of time is when I dug hardcore into the underground shit? If it was on the radio, I had no clue about it.
And
All
then the
right.
underground shit became mainstream, so he dug even deeper because it's not about the music he likes, it's about the music no one knows.
And you were wrong
Or
there, sir.
understands.
On a number of levels. Yes, because Marduk, Mayhem, and Emperor all became mainstream. Yes. Fist fucking God's Planet is a top 10 song. Yes.
I've never heard
All
any
right.
of these.
It is
Saying
saying
words.
So the first matchup is Everlong versus Bullet with Butterfly Wings, and this is going about where I expected so
Yeah.
far in the poll.
Bullet with butterfly rings, man. I don't even know what Everlong is.
The
From
Foo
Foo Fighters,
Oh, Bullet with butterfly wings. Come on.
it's getting beat 80 to 20 right now, but only 5 votes, so we've got more people in the chat than that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember Everlong now. I just listen to it.
Oh,
but
I gotta go
Butterfly
in and vote.
doesn't matter. Bullet with butterfly wings is the one.
Well, you just sound like a rat in a cage.
Well, I mean,
No, definitely not.
despite all my rage, I guess I am.
Damn it.
Christians kill bugs
I'm in the
because
cell
they're the
phone.
devil's spawn.
I don't want to be in the cell phone. I want to be in the other one.
Then back out of the cell phone and go in the other one?
I did.
How the fuck is it 50-50?
I don't
Come
know.
on.
People are casting terrible votes.
What,
Don't make me get my alt account logged in.
I mean, I guess that could happen. We got ults. We got 10 votes. We got 19 in the 20 watching. So get into that chat if you're able to, because the voting, by the way, if you're watching on the like phone layout, the portrait instead of landscape, I believe you can only view the polls in the landscape.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the
Did you drop a
Californian
link-
version of
Did you drop a link for them to go to come over here if they wanted to vote?
So switch over to the other one.
It's the
Make
California
sure to
version of
like, comment, subscribe,
Yep.
ring the bell,
Yep.
all that.
All that good stuff.
You can watch
We'll
the
never do
Comments are
this
especially
again.
good. Yeah. All right, we're still at 10 votes. Imp, did you vote?
even just out of spite.
Even out of spite.
Imp's
He's
going to be the
muted.
tiebreaker.
Brad, I need you to vote for Bullet with butterfly wings.
Babe, I need you to vote for a bullet with butterfly wings.
Number one, we'll see if the votes come in and they were actually watching. Oh, we did get one. That was
right.
probably Bride of Slender.
I was just trying to get into my alt account.
Babe,
Definitely
Slender's
wasn't
wife
Shredder.
she gets voted for, and she said, "Ha, Shredder won't go do it."
Yeah. And then
The
she
peer
said, no
pressure.
balls.
No cap.
For real, for real.
On Ascended Art, it's a
Get ass.
stream that I do
Can
every
we not
Friday.
start that
with
again?
Chad and them.
Skibbity.
Oh, Bride says she did not.
Okay. See, all right, good. We're good here.
All right.
Okay.
Mine.
And it keeps trying
Shredder
to come
knew the
back. Let
assignments.
it die.
It's 12 votes. I'm going to be calling it because we got to move through more.
Yep,
All right,
that's done. Moving on.
Yep.
58-42. Everlong gets knocked out in the second round.
Good.
Surprising.
It's the right choice.
9 seed moving through.
All right.
Oh, she
then-
says she voted, but she didn't say that. Which is a lie. She totally said it.
All right.
Let Shredder know. She totally said it.
Slender wanted me to let you know that she totally said that.
All right.
She doesn't know what it is. What's going on? Seriously, telling her what? Wobble. Sorry, I saw somebody say wibble in the.
All right.
chat.
Our next matchup is
Weeble?
Tyler versus Epic.
It's got to
Is
be
it
epic.
No
Epic?
more, and the
That's gonna be easy to find.
It's got to be epic.
So Epic, what? Who is it by?
Faith,
Faith
no
no
more.
more.
You know the song.
I don't like. the
You
music
want
I
it
do.
all, but you can't have it.
Had
Oh,
the
yeah, I
fish
do know it.
flopping around at the end of the video.
I didn't see the video.
I was kind of surprised. I was on my way to work the other day, and I heard they were playing "Surprise You're Dead." I was like, "Holy shit!"
Dude, where did
Now
all these
Tyler,
bugs
that's the
come
Toadies,
from?
right?
Yeah, Tyler's Toadies.
Okay, well then that's it. That's. I don't have to listen to the other one.
So many gnats getting into my office today.
But you chose the least known Toady song, so it's gonna lose. So that's great.
I mean, I'm
It
going to
was
vote for the
second single
Toadies.
from their first album.
I'm voting for the Toadies because I prefer the Toadies. But
Yep.
Epic is probably the better song.
Epic is up with 12 votes and 67-33.
I mean, we're giving people plenty of time to vote. They
Yep.
can pull up Spotify or YouTube Music and listen to a short few seconds of the song if they don't remember.
Yeah, that's literally what I'm doing.
All right. Well, since we called the last one at 12 votes, I'm just waiting about a couple more seconds to see if anything comes in. And it doesn't look like that's happening. Oh, 13. But
Epic's got up.
Epic got another vote. So I'm ending the poll.
Babe,
69-31.
But god dang it! Never mind. Too late.
Her vote couldn't have done anything. It's like being a Republican in California.
We'll just find your ballots.
You just watch the
No,
ballots
they
sail
count.
by.
They count until the sun goes down, and then
That's
apparently,
what keeps happening with these brackets, man. All those mail-in votes come in and
right?
they all lean one way.
It's funny how it
Weird.
only happens after the sun goes down.
After the right song wins.
4 or 5 days after the voting was closed.
And they keep changing the amount of ballots that are out.
Yeah, Clay, you're
yeah.
good. Just go with what I tell you. Tyler's a great song by the Toadies. By
Yes.
Toadies.
So we've got our next matchup. We've got the 6 versus 14, which is good.
Better
versus
than Ezra.
I Alone.
What is good?
Whoa.
Better than Ezra.
It's good.
Oh, wow.
Better than Ezra.
Better than
In I Alone, is that,
Ezra Good.
Live from the
Oh,
album
then
Throwing
it's
Copper.
fucking.
Released in
gotta be
I
Live.
Alone.
1993.
Live's the best.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I can't believe there was no other
yeah.
songs by them that.
Didn't well no Brahma didn't want to reuse the
Lightning crashes for the 50th time.
that let that old mother sleep.
Yeah. Her placenta fell to the floor.
Hey,
Think
I
about
Alone is
that.
good too. This good, but better than Ezra. I don't know how it made it this far.
Good's a good song.
Out of the first round.
I mean, it only beat Elderly.
Good
it
is
beat-
currently
behind the
getting its
counter in a
ass
small town
kicked.
by
So
Right, as it should.
Yeah, it beat one of the worst Pearl Jam songs.
But the best title.
He didn't put Jeremy. Didn't put Even Flow. Didn't he? No.
If I
I
put
fail to
those, then I'm
recognize that.
rigging it for the grunge bands.
That's true. By putting the popular songs. All right, we're at 10 votes. I Alone is trouncing at 80-20. So, given that our normal amount of votes available is only a couple more than that, I'm going to go ahead and call that one in the interest of moving on. So, 80-20, I Alone moves on.
But I suggest if people don't remember some of these songs to go listen to them. Because like Slender was doubtful on them. And he said he's added quite a few to his playlist.
Now,
That
this
he
one
just
is
forgot about.
this one's going to be an interesting one. We've got Hurt versus Glycerin.
Bush, 9 Inch Nails.
Wait, is Glycerine versus what?
Hurt by 9
Oh,
Inch
dude,
Nails.
Glycerine, man.
The problem is
that-
that Johnny Cash owned Hurt so much.
Yeah,
that's
Nails.
I don't even like the 9 Inch Nails version is great, but I think Johnny Cash now when I hear Hurt.
Yep.
So,
They think Johnny Cash
I
when they
don't,
hear
because
her.
I listened to the 9 Inch Nails version of Hurt.
Johnny Cash crushed Hurt. Like that's
Right?
his
Yeah,
song.
I
now.
know he
Even
did.
Nine Inch
But the
Nails
song
came out and
was still
said,
good,
"No,
though.
that's his song now."
It's because the lyrics for Hurt have so much more weight when you have someone with a lifetime of like
Yeah,
lived shit behind what he's saying. That I mean, instead of when 9 Inch Nails did it when he was like a 20-something grunge dick who was like wah wah wah. Johnny Cash is like, I was an alcoholic, I did
Did you
drugs,
just
I
call
was
9
in
Inch
jail.
Nails grunge?
They're in that era.
They're nothing
more
near
industrial.
grunge. They were industrial and electronic.
Whatever, I could give a shit.
they are very not grunge. You're out of line.
And stop pointing fingers. You're a problem.
I'm an average
you're out of
normie.
pocket, bro.
I'm an average person, and we all lump them together.
Babe needs you to vote for Glycerine.
What are we looking at here?
Glycerine.
How did Glycerine fall behind?
We're at
don't
11
know.
votes. Oh no, it's at 12 and it's tied.
I think people are just mistaking
fuck
her.
is this?
They're thinking that
13.
Johnny Cash.
Oh,
15.
it's about up and down like the Assyrian Empire.
How are we at 14 votes? Who's voting more than once?
We have picked up viewers.
Well, I mean, we have 22 watching right now.
Yeah,
Who's
we've
harvesting
actually
ballots?
we've actually gained about 4
California
viewers
again?
since we started doing it. People
Technically,
like
we
this
should be
part.
getting about 17 votes per round
Yeah,
One more vote. Come on.
that are not
Somebody.
us. Because I don't count Imp, because he's not going to vote.
yeah. Imp's not going to vote.
He better fucking vote. He better vote for Glycerine.
Now, Imp, I know that you don't.
no.
Vote for Hurt.
And Hurt's okay.
No, it's not. Shut up.
That sounded like a tiebreaker to
You
me.
can't vote for those British pussies, Bush. Come on.
But the song is good though.
We jumped to
when 16 Stone came out. That's when suddenly all the girls in my grade, which was 8th grade, suddenly started liking rock, and it was all because of Gavin Rossdale. And that was the only thing they liked. Was
You should have been in the
Bush
same
out of
grade
all
as-
those bands.
Weren't those the same girls, by the way, who suddenly found Kurt Cobain T-shirts after he swallowed Courtney Love's shotgun?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, Courtney Love murdered him.
Listen, there's new
Had him
evidence that
murdered.
suggests that yes, she definitely murdered him.
Had him.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, with no reasonable
In
doubt,
Minecraft.
Courtney
Was the
Love is responsible
inspiration
for the
for it.
deletion of Kurt Cobain from Earth. We have
And it
16
took
votes and we
place
still
Somebody's
in the
tied
gonna have to
50.
greenhouse, and
vote.
then he was moved to the bathroom.
You usually
Don't
don't
make
do
me-
that with after a shotgun close encounter.
Don't make me get into my alt account. Well, I'm in it, but don't make me vote.
We're up to 16 votes.
Someone's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
have
a
to.
popular segment because I put together a great bracket.
It's because people like the bracket. We had it on all of them. All right.
It's got to
We
be
haven't
one more
got
voter.
we haven't got any more votes in, so
16, and we're still tied. And Imp said hurt.
Okay, well, I mean,
Imp's
I don't know
wrong,
why he's
though.
not capable of actually voting.
And
Because
Imp
he
doesn't
might
get
have
a
to
vote
care.
because he's got terrible
Oh, he said he
taste.
did. He said
Yeah,
I
he
he
did.
said he did.
and I,
Imp
and I
did
voted
vote.
for her.
Oh, God dang it. You did it wrong.
Yeah,
all
he
right.
broke
Well, I'm
everything.
ending the poll because I didn't vote, so I'm going to
No, Matt, if I'm getting you to say that, then I did everything right.
52-48 with my vote, the tiebreaker.
Oh,
it's
come
Glycerin.
on. How could you
Nice.
How could you vote
Good
for
job.
Yes. You made the
That's how
right
it's done.
choice, Chad.
Because
So why are
That's
you
why you're the
waiting to
speaker.
vote?
because I don't vote unless I absolutely have to.
Yep.
But you should
Isn't it
vote.
He's like the
trivia where
vice
you already
president,
know the
okay?
answers?
He's
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 like
the
a
vice
vice
president. If we've got a 50-50 split, he comes down and breaks
Yep.
the tie.
Because that's
agreed.
exactly why I wait, because so there is a tiebreaker if we absolutely need it. All right.
But
our
you've got to
next
pick the right tiebreaker. and you
I
didn't
did
there.
because Hurt is Johnny Cash's song.
We'll just start calling him Lil Vance.
Little JD.
So our next one matchup is Freak on a Leash versus Sugar.
Honey,
Sugar is
honey.
what?
System of the
Sugar
Down.
by who?
Sugar's the
Sugar's
art.
Oh,
System
then
of
it's
a
fucking Freak on a
Down,
Leash,
but
man.
it's-
That's too easy.
It's not one of their better songs.
No, it's not.
honestly. I'm going Freak on a Leash.
Of course. And that's not even that's not even the better Corn song.
Yeah, but I always defer to Korn.
Oh, of course. But as long as it's not Candy.
No, Candy Corn is gross. Fuck that.
Yep.
Oh, I'd take System of the Down over Corn any day.
You
But
would
not
be
this
a-
song.
Corner bear.
Yeah, like Chop Suey or something like that, but not
Yeah.
Sugar
Yeah,
against Freak
Chop
on a
Suey,
Leash.
BYOB. We might be
I
in
like
business,
BYOB a
but
lot. People sleep on it.
But
it's
that's
a good
not
one.
what the matchup
you're
is.
remembering the 90s. All they
Yeah.
had was Spiders and Sugar out at
Well,
that point.
And
I
that's
know,
why
maybe
they
leave 'em off
suck,
the
and
list.
you shouldn't have put them in a 90s list.
Yes, exactly.
To use the quote, and that is why they fail, Brahma, because they are not, those songs can't compete with Freak on a Leash.
You know who dominated in the 90s? Korn.
Yeah,
Candy
All right.
corn.
14 votes in.
Or
It
as
is
Imp likes to call it, new metal.
Freak on a Leash wins 64-36.
No, Brahma, I call
Yeah.
that garbage.
I still like Korn.
And the fact that Blizzard used a new Korn song to advertise the Diablo 4 expansion really shows how with the times they are.
Was it Twisted Transistor?
No. I
Then
forgot
no.
about-
Oh,
care.
fucking EA used a Luminaire song for the college trailer. I was like, hell yeah. Get that bag.
All right. We've got now next matchup the Freshman versus Stupid Girl. I feel like I know what's going to win, that I want to win, but we'll see if that happens.
What the fuck is going on with Super? Hold on.
What's the freshman?
Am I the only one that voted for the freshman?
What is the freshman?
The verb?
Is this can't be held responsible?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the other one is Stupid Girl?
Don't even know what that
Stupid
is.
Girl.
Garbage.
Garbage.
Shirley Manson.
How?
I
is it
voted for
lose-
her because she's Scottish.
How is the freshman losing?
Because people immediately knew Stupid Girl.
You know what, Brahma? I'm holding you responsible.
He can't be held
I
responsible.
can't be held responsible.
She was touching her face
in the first place.
For the life of me,
Babe, get in there
I
now and wait
cannot
for the freshmen.
remember.
People are fucking around.
It made us think that we were wise and we'd never compromise.
Verve Pipe is the freshman? No.
That's close, but
Never
I
mind.
think the
Yeah, it is.
freshman takes
It's
this
Verve
one.
Pipe.
It's Verve Pipe as opposed to The Verve.
The Verve did Bittersweet Symphony.
Bittersweet Symphony, which, and I still stand by that. I think the Verve would have turned out to be a really good band if they hadn't been fucking sued into oblivion for bullshit on that song.
Yeah,
By
but
the
apparently
Rolling Stones.
they were breaking up anyway.
No, the
Before-
Rolling Stones
Yeah.
fucked that all up.
Before that became a hit, they were going to break up.
Right,
Stupid
but
Girl
after
is
it
still
became a
winning.
hit and they would have made millions, they probably would have rethought breaking up. Instead, they got no money from the song because the Rolling Stones decided
You
to
mean-
claim it.
Living in poverty is better.
I mean, Oasis managed to stay together long enough to make all that money. So, all right, at 14 votes, Stupid Girl is winning 57.
No, E-Clay, that's Supergirl. That's different.
every
Got
time.
another one.
Yep. All right.
Good Lord. Are your
was a
kids
good one.
okay? Did one of your kids sneak in
Now
there?
it just sounds like you're using a voice modulator and farting into the microphone.
Yes. I'm
My
not.
joke was better.
Yours was.
But
Stupid
seriously,
Girl
that
moves
wasn't
on.
a kid, was it?
No, it wasn't one of the kids. It's above my desk. There's no way. Like, I don't think they can get up there.
Man,
That way,
I'm so
all the bodies
disappointed.
drop down onto his desk.
Only if they explode. I like to be showered in the parts and pieces.
Next, we've got The Distance by Cake and Tomorrow by Silverchair.
Oh, well, that's an easy.
That's actually a tough one.
No, it's
I
the
love
distance.
the distance. It's so
Yeah,
good.
same.
It's going the distance.
He's
Yeah,
going
but
the
man,
distance.
I like what Tomorrow by Silverchair, dude.
He's
I
going
like that.
for speed.
I
It's
like that
great.
song a lot.
It's got that good beat.
It's probably Cake's best song.
What's
Yeah,
the other one
yeah.
they had? Which was
The
it,
Long Jacket.
Short
Long
Skirt,
Jacket.
Short and a
Jacket.
Long Jacket. That's a
Never
good one.
there.
Oh, they had no. Yep. They actually had. They were pretty solid.
For that album.
All right, Eric Myers is asking you, Slender, did you ever play a game called Bulletstorm?
It sounds familiar. Let me look it up.
As you're looking that up, we have 13 points in, 13 votes in, and the distance is rightfully beating out Tomorrow at 62-38.
That kid was 16 when he wrote that song.
What, Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Well, he lost. It's 62-38. The distance is moving on.
I don't own this, but I think I've played it. It looks very familiar.
All right, and then we have, lastly, on this side of the board, More Human Than Human. And
Zombie
Living
on
Dead-
zombie violence.
Yeah.
And Living Dead Girl.
White Zombie versus Rob Zombie.
I'm going Living Dead Girl.
Tough one.
I'm going More Human Than Human.
Slender just really likes that orgasm at the beginning.
It's really good.
Yeah, for her,
She
apparently.
does
That's what
into
she
it.
said. All right, 3 votes in initially, 6 votes in. Oh, the votes are coming fast. More Human Than Human currently in the lead, but now 8 votes in, we're tied. We are at 50-50, 4 votes each. Living Dead Girl now pulling ahead after
So-
9 votes.
I mean, they're both
Question.
great songs. I don't care who wins.
It's a tough
Question
one.
for you
This is
guys:
tough.
did your local radio stations play the orgasm cut? Of
No,
More
no,
Human
No.
Than Human?
No.
Dallas did.
My radio station rolled in right after that part.
By the-
I didn't
alright,
even know
so-
that was part of the song until I heard it in my buddy's car.
As an
Right.
example of how times have changed, we were driving and listening to music on the radio, and they were playing Jagged, was it You Ought to Know
Alanis
from Jagged
Morissette,
Little Pill.
Jagged Little Pill.
And they didn't. It was the first time I could remember, and this was just like a few weeks
To
back.
go down on you in a theater.
They didn't reverse it like they had in the radio edits when I was in high school. I was so used to the radio edit where it was the like little reverse dialogue part of the song. And I was like, when did it become okay around here to have that like line in the song? And I was like, I guess times have changed. And so, or at least in the DC area, if you think that if they weren't playing that line from You Ought to Know, they definitely weren't playing the orgasm edit.
Looks like we're good, man. 14 votes in.
Yep. Living Dead Girl wins 57-43.
Rob on his
Takes
own
it.
beats White Zombie the band. And then he started making crappy movies.
Oh, like, yeah, the stupid. That was the worst audience who came to the theater, too, by the way. Those assholes never picked up after themselves.
They weren't very good movies. I do not understand why they got so much attention.
It was such a terrible Chainsaw Massacre ripoff.
The only thing that impressed me, and I don't know if I'm remembering it correctly, but when the old guy with the blue eyes was shot in the head, the camera it panned way the fuck out from top, and you can see the bullet when it exited the head like ricocheted off the ground. And that's it. I was
Also,
like, that's pretty cool.
putting
You remember
his
the last
wife in
movie
there.
he did?
Was it Sherry Moon? Like his
Yeah.
wife. She's a terrible actress, and he just kept putting her in these movies.
Including the last
Yeah.
movie he did, The Munsters.
Okay, well, I'm voting Give It Away specifically because... Fuck,
I did Bulls on Parade,
hate
bro. I love the
both
song.
bands.
Yeah, but
I
Bulls on
mean,
Parade,
I
bro.
love the song
Better
too, but no, fuck Rage. Fuck
I hate
them
Rage and
forever.
I hate Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I don't
have
like
to-
Red Hot Chili Peppers either, but fuck Rage Against the Machine.
That's fair. I guess I've been wrong this whole time. I thought we were basing it on the quality of the songs, but
That's what I was gonna say.
I will base it on whatever
Well,
I
I did
decide
put
I
a
want to
vote
base
in.
it on in the moment. It's my vote. I'll make it however I see
Also,
fit.
while I hate Red Hot
This is
Chili
why we
Peppers,
harvest
Chad Smith
ballots.
is one of the greatest drummers.
Oh, he's a great
ever.
drummer. One of the
See,
best.
did you guys hear that? Did you got Mad just admitted he's fucking election interference. Get him out of here.
somebody has to keep America what it is.
We need some poll watchers in here, other than Mad.
Mad be watching the wrong
15.
polls anyway.
All right,
watches
15
polls.
votes in. I'm going to go ahead and close it down. 67-33. Give It Away wins.
Good.
People really hate Rage.
You got to separate the art from the artist, man.
No,
because
not
No, I
always.
don't.
Sometimes I can't.
Bulls on Parade is
Especially with
good.
musicians, I absolutely do not have to.
I mean, I guess.
Because I
I
can
mean,
go without
if that's
ever hearing
how
a
you want to
song from them
live, that's
again.
cool, bro. But I'm not gonna let them ruin what I enjoy.
I try not to, but sometimes I can't help myself. And Rage Against the Machine and Green Day are two bands that I can't separate the art from the artist.
That
All right.
Rage was too close to rap rock for me. I
I'm
hate
pretty
rap
sure
rock.
I know where this one is going to go.
Hate it.
We have My Own Prison versus Hook. And I think this might be our most lopsided
Oh,
one once
man.
voting is done.
Real quick,
Oh, the slow.
Rage Against the Machine was not rap rock.
And some George.
I said
the
it was
lights
coming
dimmed.
too close to rap rock. I didn't say they were.
Why? Because it was rock.
No, because of the cadence of how he does lyrics.
He,
It was
he
closer
does
to
have
rap
very
rock
rappy
than it
delivery.
was to rock.
Yeah.
I am shocked that we are tied after 6 votes for My Own Prison versus Hook. We got. Oh, that's right. Tina's a Creed fan in the chat.
I mean, I also am a Creed fan, but I'm voting for Hook because it's
Hook is a fantastic song.
it's Blues Traveler.
Yeah, but it's My Own Prison though.
Yeah, but it's Blues Traveler.
Agreed.
I have said before,
I
I am a
love both
ride
of
or
them.
die with Blues Traveler.
Oh, definitely, you're gonna ride or die with him because that motherfucker, his trunk is stacked.
No, we're gonna ride and they're gonna die.
Yeah,
So it's best of
exactly,
both
yeah.
worlds.
Soul Assassin. It is Slender who's rolling on 2. at his house at the Green Mile prison with the
Yeah,
bugs.
2 is always rolled on here. We're having that terrible weather where it gets cold outside at night, but it's hot as fuck during the day. So as soon as the sun goes down, all the bugs start trying to get in here. And this room used to be a deck, so I don't think it's very well sealed. And the little gnats are finding their way in.
It's 14 votes.
All right, we are up to 14 votes.
Separation for Hook.
It is a slight separation. I thought it was going to be a more lopsided win for Hook. But 57-43 after 14 votes.
Apparently
Hook
our
moves
Blues
on.
Travelers super fans aren't here.
No, it's like when pollsters ask you, who do you think your neighbor's going to vote for? People aren't as ashamed to say that they like Creed when they're anonymous.
I will say I liked Creed. I don't have any.
I loved Creed.
Creed.
Yeah, I got no shame.
Here,
I like
Creed
Creed.
sold like 40 million albums, and everybody's like, "Well, I hated them." I was like, "Well, sure as fuck, somebody liked them."
Yeah,
they were
the
fine.
same as like
The only thing I hated was With Arms Wide Open.
with arms wide open. But
And I
it's the same
probably
thing-
liked it the first 4,000 times I heard it over
Yeah,
the
that
course
was
of
the
That's-
real
its
that's the
problem with
opening
issue.
week.
Creed was the overplayment.
Yeah,
The
Well,
overplaying of Creed was the bigger issue.
It's the same with Nickelback. People are, but it's one of the most. They're one of the most Grammy-winning band out of Canada.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
sure, that
they've-
doesn't count.
They
I
also
liked
replaced
Avril Lavigne.
Nickelback.
Nickelback at first, but then Nickelback got really rich and successful, and they made all their songs about being rich and successful, and I
Hang
couldn't
on, what's
relate
Sober?
anymore.
Well,
That's
they were a little
cool.
bit
We have Sober
formulaic.
versus Round Here in our next matchup.
What's round here?
Counting
Round
Crows.
Here, Counting Crows.
Round here.
You know, we didn't do Mr. Jones because we were doing
Who
Round
made
Here.
Sober? Tool.
Tool.
I gotta hear samples.
Why can't we not be so...
And what was the other one?
Round here.
Round Here by Counting Crows.
I think I know where I'm going with this one.
There are two completely different styles of music.
Well, they're two different songs.
And two
Oh,
completely
no, fuck
different styles
that.
of music.
I'm going with Sober.
Fuck that song. We're going with Sober.
All right. Every time it pops, it makes me laugh. All
Taylor
right, Sober.
Swift also won't let a Grammy. So what? No, I was just saying, like, people act as though no one has ever liked them. That they're just this
I'm still
utter
fine
shit
with
band.
Nickelback.
But
I
I'm
remember
pretty sure
what
they're
was it? There's
quite
still the
popular.
clips that go on social media when they played at the Cowboy Stadium and they had all that crazy shit. Creed was huge.
I really like Creed. I'm not
Most
that big on
successful
Nickelback.
mainstream, just general Christian band that you've ever heard.
I
I prefer Nickelback over Creed.
All right.
see.
Sober
I
wins
feel
No,
about
Creed over
Nickelback how Brahma feels about Masters of the Universe. They're mid. They're just fucking mid.
All right. Next one we have Interstate Love Song versus Sludge Factory.
Stone Temple Pilots
What?
versus Alice in Chains. The grunge battle.
Interstate
Sludge
Love. What is this
Factory?
shit?
What are these songs?
I don't
Interstate
know
Love
how
Song
you
is a
guys
good
don't
one.
Oh,
know
you
the
know
names of
Interstate
any of
Love
these
Song.
songs.
That's a
You
huge
will
hit.
absolutely know both of these
Yeah,
songs.
Yeah, Mr.
Shut up so I can listen to them.
Right?
How do you not remember
What's the other
Interstate
one?
Love Song?
Sludge Factory, Alice in Chains.
What's crazy is they're already in my search history because I had to do this exact same thing last time.
I can hear
Ugh,
it through somebody's.
Alice in Chains is garbage. I'm fucking going with whatever the other one was.
Interstate Love Song is Stone Temple Pilots' biggest hit they ever had.
Sure.
Once you hear, it's the one.
I already
Wasn't it
listened
the
to
one
it.
that was in The Crow?
Yeah, I heard it. I voted for it.
It's actually coming. Is it Slender that it's coming through on?
Yeah, I was listening to it really loud.
All
But
right.
I'm gonna.
There's
go with
no way
Sludge
Interstate
Factory.
Love Song should lose this.
It probably
In a
should,
sane world, it should.
but
never
I'm
lose.
still
Depends
going with
on
Sludge
how-
Factory.
Depends on how heavy you like your music. Because Sludge Factory was very heavy. Interstate is very flowy.
Yeah, but it's just
No, it's
an excellent, like, put together
like a better
song.
song.
It was the better song, but apparently nobody knows about it, and they're all
All
voting for
right.
the other one.
We're at 13 votes. It's 77-23.
Wait, which one did I vote for?
Interstate Love Song, I would assume.
79-21. Interstate Love Song ends up winning.
Oh, that's so much better.
What, Interstate Love Song?
No, Sludge Factory.
Sludge Factory.
All right, Fuel versus Song 2.
Metallica's Fuel. Blur's Song 2.
Blur didn't
Song
bother
2, is that the
naming
one
their
where the... No,
songs?
that's him in this.
Woohoo! It's the band that became the Gorillaz.
By band, you mean one guy.
Yeah.
We'll go Song 2, bro.
I'm pretty sure he was the band in Blur as well.
No, the guitar player had a lot to.
Which side did you come down on, Van Halen or
Screw all
over
the
David
band.
Lee Roth?
Yeah.
Well, I think Van Halen. Oh, he's a pig. He's a pig.
Okay.
This is the best part of
I hate Van Halen with
Airheads.
any of the lead singers.
Airheads is such a funny movie that people forget about.
Fucking hell yeah, dude. Lone Range.
You can't pluralize that. Oh, poor Steve Buscemi grinding at the end in the prison, and was it Adam Sandler was like, "What are you doing? Don't do that. Look at who's watching." All right, Song 2 is in a tight race, up 54-46 with 13 votes. That's one vote different. And we're back to tied.
I swear they're doing it on purpose. Stop coordinating like this, chat.
All right, so we're at 14 votes and it's a tie. Come on, people, get in there. Get those votes in.
Song 2. That is a really good song.
I'm not generally a fan
And
of
Fuel is
Metallica,
not
but
one of Metallica's best.
I mean, it's one of the more popular ones.
It's not one of their best.
But I mean, clearly, Enter Sandman is probably their most iconic '90s song.
And, I mean, dude, it's the only thing that's good about
Virginia Tech.
Yeah. Like,
By the way,
I would play for them just because of the fucking intro, like the introduction. It's fucking phenomenal.
Not telling anyone how to bet, but if you see, if there's any prop bets with Virginia Tech making the college football playoffs that look like good payouts, I think Franklin first year in with the ACC being a little bit not the power conference, I would put some money down and not feel bad about it. Like, you put like $5-10 down if it's got a solid big return. Be confident. Go with it. All right, Fuel is up 53-47. I'm just going to give like 30 more
15
seconds.
votes, and there's only 18 watching now, and that includes us. So.
Yep.
Yeah, but we voted too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Most of
Which
us.
means at most there's 3 votes available out there.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it 53-47.
Imp, are you going to let Metallica win?
Fuck.
Way to go, Imp. Way
Thanks,
to ruin
Imp.
everything.
That's kind of what I do.
Yeah, well,
He is the ruiner of things. He's said that before.
this is why we fuck with you.
No, you do it because it's entertaining.
That too.
Have you flushed
Yeah.
him in repo lately?
But you
No,
don't need to give me more reasons to do it.
I think the last person that got flushed in repo was Smokey, actually.
I did flush Smokey the other day. Just because I put his head in the cart and I was walking the cart along and I happened to go by a toilet and I was like, yeah, let's flush him. And then went back about my business.
All right.
All right,
We
next
have
round.
Bless you.
Megadeth.
Symphony of Destruction versus Christian Woman.
By
The fuck is
Type
Christian
O
It's
Woman?
Symphony
Negative.
of Destruction all day.
Yeah, I hate to say that. You're right on that one. It's not even one of their good songs.
Yeah, but it's so fun on Guitar Hero.
Dun, 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 dun. And
What, is that by O
Christian
negative?
Woman is Type O negative.
We've only got 5 votes in.
Yeah, because
But
everybody's trying to
Symphony
figure out what the
going to
fuck
listen to
this
the
song
songs.
is.
Yep.
We're just
6
like, what
votes.
is
Symphony
Christian
of
Woman?
Destruction is maintaining a lead. After 9 votes, a sudden jump. because of people listening.
Well,
Dude,
the
we're
other
at
option I could have
92.
gone with on Typo
Symphony of
Negative was kill
Destruction's
all the
running
white
away
people.
with it, as
Yeah.
it should.
It's not even close. I'm going to go ahead and call it because
I'm
Hey,
still-
I haven't voted.
I'm still shocked that Christian Woman beat out Breakfast at Tiffany's, but
Yeah, I'm pretty shocked by that too, personally.
seeing a
13
few bars of
votes.
Christian Woman. Yeah, I mean,
Well,
it
looks like
basically
there's
is spoken
25
word for most of it.
Looks like there's
Oh,
23% that aren't going to hell.
Her bedrooms will fall. From grace she will fall.
I'm pretty sure Chad has already told you never to sing, Brahma. Stop that.
Actually, no. E-Clay specifically said sing a few bars.
I'm
There's not
the
a lot
one.
of singing in Typo Negative.
Yeah, I got you, bro. There you go.
And as usual, you're wrong
I hope we
about
don't
music.
get claimed for that.
How is it that you are so impossibly wrong on everything involving music, man?
What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Wait till we get his bracket.
Just
next
put the
week.
bag.
Alright.
Just put the fries in the bag.
Yeah,
You could
no
be
cap.
mine versus Walk.
Okay, what's you could be mine. We'll
Pantera
start there.
versus Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Roses, you could be mine. With the Axel squeal on the.
Gotta look him up.
Yep.
I'm not sure either of you actually lived through the 90s.
I did.
Motherfucker, as a child.
Which reinforces the point I just made.
I mean, I graduated in 2000.
I feel like Guns N'
Yeah,
Roses
so
had
did
better
I.
songs than this in the 90s, but they're not on this list somehow.
November Rain would be a
Which
pretty
we've
strong
included in
choice.
multiple things.
Oh my god.
I didn't put it on mine. Did I?
What's Walk By?
Pantera.
Pantera, you
Pantera.
said? Are they Texas?
Yes.
It's winning
Yes.
right now.
Okay, well, they get my vote.
Pantera Walk.
I've actually heard this
60-40.
song. Wasn't it in WWF at one point?
Probably.
Or UCF? Or
Oh
UFC?
yeah, it's Walk. It's definitely Walk.
Yeah,
That's
of
one
course,
of
but-
my favorites.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites. I don't know the name of the song.
Now let me go in and add that to my history. I gotta.
I
Gotta
take
do
all
something
this
here.
crap, and then Slender's like, "Oh yeah, I love this song. Oh yeah, I love this song." Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
that's
remember
one of my
the-
favorites.
I don't remember the names of these songs. I listened to them on the fucking radio.
$67.33. Winner. Walk.
I was one that said they're Texas soul,
All right, added it to my list.
right?
we
And the
heard.
drummer has one arm or some shit.
That's Def Leppard.
Well,
Yeah,
whatever.
that's not. That's
I'm
a
still
totally
right,
different thing. No, you're wrong.
All right, and last one for this round. The Impression That I Get versus Runaway Train.
Mighty
What's-
Boss Tones versus
Oh, is that-
Soul Asylum.
Oh, we're voting
What?
Mighty Boss
Yeah,
Tones
but
all
yeah,
day.
of course.
Oh, I'm going Soul Asylum all day.
That's because you're wrong.
What is the other one called? Just to make
Runaway
sure.
Train.
It's never coming back.
Yeah, wrong way
Wrong
on
way,
the run,
guarantee
on a
you-
one-way
track.
track.
I guarantee you that Bad Take Bojan is voting Runaway Train.
Seems like I should be
Runaway Train is the
getting
best option.
somewhere.
Fucking
So
Mighty
now
Boss
I'm here
Tones.
to
Well,
there. No, impression.
babe, they're fucking up again. Get in there and vote. Mighty Boss Tones.
She's like, okay, Runaway Train it is.
No. She knows she's in reach.
Oh, look, nailed it. Oh, Eric with the trivia again. The impression that I get is the America's Funniest Videos theme song.
Well, the Mighty Boss Tones are.
All right, Runaway Train is running away.
It's not running away, okay? It's slightly ahead.
57.43. Yeah.
Well, once a
Galloping
steam
ahead.
engine builds up that kind of
That's
speed,
right.
you know, it's gonna run away.
Oh my god, you guys are so fucking clever. It's just
We
your
know.
intellects.
It's that's gonna be really great for the 3 people that know the song.
Runaway Train is.
I know
apparently a
both
lot
the
more than 3
songs,
that
but
know the
Runaway
song.
Train is not that
Fantastic.
great. It's not that
I
great.
just listened to it and I was like, oh, I have heard this song. I already forgot it. I have no idea.
It's winning 60-40 with 15 votes, which is about the
And we're
end
down
point.
to 17 watching, so yeah, that's
Yep.
pretty much everybody.
That's it, 60-40.
That's Imp and somebody else refused to vote.
Yep.
Lame.
Somebody else being Chad, apparently, because he tries to be a tiebreaker.
I reserve the tiebreaker spotting if we have to.
Right, which
So
we all
15
approved of.
is the max amount of votes with 17
It's the
watching.
break glass. All right. Now we're moving into our, was it Sweet 16?
Yeah. And now
All right.
everybody should have heard them because we all listened to them during this stream.
All right. Sweet 16 matchup number 1: Bullet with Butterfly Wings versus Epic.
Faith No More.
What the fuck is
Smashing
Epic?
Pumpkins.
Oh, is
Still
it that
the
song that we already went
fish-flopping-
through?
Yes.
No.
This is the next round.
This is how bad these picks are.
What
I
song?
forget about what it is as soon as we move on to the next fucking matchup.
Meanwhile, anybody else who listened to any rock in the 90s knows exactly what Epic is.
Okay.
I am going to have to side with Brahma on this one. Epic was not like some
It's
unknown.
one of the most
And
radio played
major-
songs
I
wanna
of the
say-
90s.
At least when I was growing up, like if you woke up at like 6:30 to 7
They're fucking
a.m.,
up again, babe.
they were definitely Epic was being played every day.
I
in
mean,
that,
Bullet
like,
with
time range.
Butterfly Wings is still the better song, though.
Yes, and was played almost. I mean, the music video I remember frame by frame. Are you kidding? Ugh.
That came out 6 years after
Epic sounds more like it belongs in the fucking 80s.
Dude, they're killing all the best songs. That's the problem with this bracket.
God damn it.
Way to ruin everything, chat. Thanks a lot.
I told you it'd get interesting in the later rounds.
This isn't interesting. This is sad.
Yeah. It's making me lose a lot of faith.
Because
you gotta-
whiny ass
you-
Billy Corgan's losing?
You gotta have get Limp Bizkit in here for you to have faith.
Hell no, that would never have been on this list, even though
I,
it was in the 90s.
I'm sorry that
Should've
it was
been.
a super popular song.
Should have been.
What song?
The Limp
Bizkit's
Bizkit version
Faith.
of Faith.
Oh yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah.
I'd
It's
put
right
in
up there
freaking
with
George
Break
Michael's
Stuff.
version before Limp Bizkit.
Get ahead.
All right, so once again, Limp Bizkit is like Creed, where everyone's like, "Fuck Limp Bizkit," but they sold fucking
Dude, I
30,
love
40
Limp
million
Bizkit.
Yeah,
albums.
but they were all rolling back in the day, weren't they?
Dude, we
Turning
used
your
to,
hat
we used to do that in
backwards.
the car. It was fun.
Yeah, or he's like, "You did it all for the nookie."
Yeah, it's all about the he's and don't forget their amazing Mission Impossible song that they had.
Yo, everyone says they
believe
hate
I
Limp
stated-
Bizkit,
I
and
believe
you
I
start.
stated my thoughts on rapish rock.
You start look even if all right. So this is what I'm saying. Like everybody's like Brahma saying they hate it, but if you start saying some of the Limp Bizkit lyrics, they're gonna
Yeah,
all
they
finish it and
fucking
know
know it.
exactly. Exactly.
That doesn't make you like a fucking song.
Then how do you
Maybe
know
you should've
all the
changed the
goddamn
station.
lyrics?
Because it was on the freaking radio and there was one rock station.
Okay, well, you can still switch it though.
Damn, Brahma.
What,
Is it
to the
just one
Christian
of those
station?
days when you don't want to wake up? Everything is fucked. Everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you want to justify ripping someone's head off?
Everybody on this stream sucks.
All right, now we've got I Alone versus Glycerin. This is another tough one.
Live never got its due.
There you go. Chat gets it. Hold on, I'm gonna have to come all the way over here to highlight you.
That's not chat, that's one person. You could say Fenris Valhalla gets it. You can't say
Yeah, I
chat
wasn't-
gets it.
Well, he gets it, and you
He
don't,
does get it.
Brahma. You
He's in
don't get
chat.
it. You just don't get it.
See, Eclay's lost so much respect for you, Brahma.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's directed at you.
This is a
Oh,
tough
that's I
one.
Alone, man. That's pretty easy.
It probably is I Alone.
Bush
can't
also
disagree.
sold a crap ton of records. And yet
Surprisingly, not that much.
it was a lot to a whole bunch
Nope.
of teenage girls.
Bush was not a huge seller outside of the one single.
You don't have a Machine Head on there either, man. That's their better one.
Even though they were a British band,
They
they meant
had a-
nothing in Britain. Bush. They
16
didn't-
Stone sold a ridiculous amount of copies.
I mean,
I like
Greedy
their song
Fly
that
was
they-
their best songs.
No,
that was off the second album.
No, the remix version they did for Werewolf in Paris. That was their best.
All right, I'm just bringing up 16 Stone sold.
Limp Bizkit's Behind Blue Eyes was great. He's right. He's right about that too.
Behind Blue Eyes is just a really song, and it's weird. It lends itself to all different styles and variations for people recording it.
I'll stick with the Who.
It is a good one. Daltrey does nail it.
Yeah, he's a dick though.
I mean, is there anyone?
I thought we were voting based on the better song, man.
Well, is that song
you
part of the
thought
vote?
Townsend was a dick.
Singing
Oh,
sound
Pete
like
Townsend.
Roger
Who did
the
I?
60s.
Who did they say?
It's Roger Daltrey, the singer.
Oh no, Pete Townsend. Yeah, that dude's a dick.
Well, he just allegedly likes younger people.
What? No, I met him. He was an asshole just because I didn't know who he was.
He didn't
My
like
bad.
Matt
You weren't
because
young
Matt's
enough
not
to catch
younger.
his attention.
That's right, you weren't young enough.
All right, 12 votes in, 13 votes in.
What were the
I
numbers
Alone,
for 16 Stone?
6 million sold. That's not
doesn't seem
huge
like very
for the
much.
90s.
I just
Like-
saw a little moth fly by. There's probably going to be another explosion here in a minute. Because it was making a beeline for the zapper.
As a comparison, Tragic Kingdom, which was his girlfriend's album, sold
X.
16 million. So only like 10 million more. That's what you should be. That's because remember, more people bought albums than in the 90s than do now. So Bush was successful, but not as big as these other bands. All right, I
Bush was a
Alone,
pretty freaking big
7120.
band.
They had one major hit song and one album that sold well.
I think you're completely forgetting most of the album, 16 Stone. There were 4 or 5 singles that they released off of that all went on to major radio play. It
They
wasn't
did not
one
chart.
song.
No, they didn't chart. They had one. All right, let's look.
This was the world of MTV, not freaking Billboard charting.
But that's what we use.
That's the radio airplay is the Billboard chart.
Yeah. And then
So-
also look at TRL and what people were actually listening to music on. It was MTV in the 90s.
Brahma
They
is
had-
very serious about this for some reason.
Apparently, he's really into Bush.
I don't
Yeah.
like the band, but to say that they had one song,
I don't think
pretty
that's what he
crazy.
said though.
he said
had-
they had one hit song. He has said it 3 times.
I think Glycerin was their one major hit. Machine Head was a slightly decent hit, but wasn't as big as Glycerin.
Oh, is
And-
Swallowed the one I like? I can't remember.
Swallowed was, yeah, that was one of theirs.
And that
No,
was
I like
not
the
off the
remix
album.
version.
That
Swallowed
was off the next album.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, the chemicals between us. That's really good, dude. That's an underrated song from them.
Everything's
Mouth,
In
yes,
was
this
a
is the
radio
one.
hit.
Mouth the Stingray mix.
Machine
is-
Head was a radio
Okay,
hit.
I wasn't.
Glycerin
I was
a
done talking.
radio
Go
hit.
ahead.
Go for it.
No, it's fine.
God, we're getting late stream everybody tonight.
yeah. Well, we're getting through this because
Awkward
it's not gonna.
silence.
It's not going to be good for us to keep this bracket going more than this week.
I don't think Mad can take another week.
Yeah, it needs to be Mad's bracket
So we're Corn, Freak on a Leash, Garbage,
versus
Stupid, Girl.
Freak on a Leash should crush this one, please.
Should.
What the fuck?
You know, I'm going to agree with this one. Disturbed's version of Sound of Silence might be the best rock cover of like a 60s song.
Specifically the live version where he was sick and singing it.
No way. Kill Switch Engage, Holy Diver.
Holy Diver wasn't a 60s song.
Oh. Was it 70s? Damn it.
It was more like
Holy
80s.
Diver was more like 80s or 90s.
Stone
even.
Sour cover of Wicked
80s.
Games. That's a
Holy
great
Diver
one.
was 80s.
That was Dio post Black Sabbath.
Yeah, it's 80s.
Oh. I don't remember. That was all before I was old enough to be aware.
Of the sound of the 60s versus the 80s?
Yeah. They all sound the same to me.
Yeah, I get that.
Drugs are bad.
All right. We're doing well. Freak on a Leash is managing to hold its lead, 62-38. We're at 13 votes. We got 17 watching, so give it about a couple more seconds, and we're going to call it. Freak on a Leash wins 62-38.
As it should.
All right, do we have... Now The Distance versus Living Dead Girl.
That should be easy.
Should
I
it?
would hope The Distance should win.
I don't know, man. I really like Living Dead Girl.
Living Dead Girl all the way. The zapping just fills in silence.
Yep.
Well, I'm waiting for the next one. There you go.
There's
It's just wait for it.
Damn, I'm going to have to clear the tray tomorrow for sure.
Barbecue. Is that
the
barbecue?
overflow
Smell of
going onto
barbecue.
the desk. I'll be right back.
How are they getting
Slender's house right now is like the 1990s Texas death row. It's just we're powering through these people. We're not getting.
Next. I mean, have you got all the doors open or something? Why are they getting in?
Like I said, this used to be a deck, and then when the previous owner went to sell the house, I think they very quickly enclosed this so they could claim another 800 square feet and raise the asking price. But like it's not well sealed.
It's not sealed, yeah.
All right, we're
like, for example,
still...
one of the windows is a sliding glass door to nowhere because they just didn't bother putting new windows in.
All right, we're in a 1-vote margin here with The Distance leading 57-43 with 14 votes in. We have 21 watching, so there is the possibility of more votes. So I'm just going to wait another second since one vote could swing it back before I close it down. It doesn't look like
I think it's gone the distance.
Yep. 53-47. The Distance for the win.
I'm kind of surprised on that one.
I mean, I voted
for Living Dead Girl because I liked Living Dead Girl.
Wait, no, I voted for The Distance because.
But I wanted The Distance to win because I like cake.
Yes, cake are good.
All right, our next matchup is going to be Give It Away versus Hook.
Oh, it's Hook, dude. That's easy. Don't even bother with a poll.
Yeah, why? Look, can we just like?
It's 100
Can we
to
just
0.
give Hook the bye week?
Right?
I mean, Hook only beat My Own Prison by 1 vote.
That's because of how strong My Own Prison is. That's not
Hook.
a shot against Hook.
Hook.
That actually just tells me even more it should win easy to take out a juggernaut like My Own Prison. And
Look
what
at
is
this.
happening in the goddamn
California is
chat?
harvesting ballots again. Fucking, you're voting for California, people.
The chat is not on your side. 8 votes in. Give It Away.
This is why I just continually am disappointed with chat.
Fucking up again. They're voting against Hook.
Who's voting for Give It Away, for God's sake?
Enough that it's winning. 12 votes in, it's up 58-42.
Bunch of fucking woke losers.
It's got a 1 vote difference right now.
This is why your house is burned down.
Well, Chili Peppers are a Californian band, so I guess they could rig this vote.
They already have, clearly.
Yeah.
This is not a roller coaster.
You better
of
not
love.
have voted incorrectly, Bride.
This is a roller coaster of hate.
Coming in here with that stupid grin on your face, I'm led to believe you might have voted incorrectly.
And this is the last we ever heard from Slender.
She's gonna knife you in your sleep.
No, she wouldn't. She'll at least have the respect to knife me while I'm awake.
I don't say this lightly. I
I'm
feel
pretty sure
like
chat's just trying to screw up the bracket at this point.
I think they are. This is
I think it's a problem. It's a systemic problem. It's foundational.
it really is.
I
think
want to
we
get
just need to name the songs and stay silent for like 5 minutes and let them vote.
so.
That
From
That's
now
gonna
on,
work
I just
great
think
for
we
the
don't.
stream.
Let's just
Yeah.
not let them vote in the future.
No. Brahma's onto something. We're just gonna sit here in silence for 5 minutes.
Watching them vote and judging them.
So what I was gonna just
So you're going to take the imp tactic.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, not for nothing, but Bride of Slender. I have a very strong, and this is not based on any like known circumstance, but a very strong feeling she would be very capable of getting rid of bodies if she did kill.
What? So take
somebody
it back home to Canada?
She,
God damn it, you beat me to it.
that would be one way to do it.
Hey, I'm
All right.
thousands of miles away. I don't care.
All right,
Hundreds.
You're not thousands of miles away. You're right next to Canada.
you're like
Yeah.
200 miles from Canada.
She could pick you up on the way.
Yeah. Like if she's making the trip, she gets you on the way.
And you really think I wouldn't defend myself against a woman? How little you think of me?
You,
You
wouldn't
wouldn't
see her coming.
Yeah.
56-44. Give it away beats Hook.
Gross.
Well, I hate all of you.
Tis
Yep.
gross.
The last little bit of hope I had for this just dashed
had
on the
hope?
rocks.
We used to be a proper stream.
And we did. I guess this is the last episode of Ascendant Art.
Finally.
Coming next
killed
week,
it.
Ascendant Mad.
Well, we did the Mad pin last week, and then Mad goes into the freaking algorithm, and the actual show doesn't.
Listen, it's not
cool,
Canada,
Matt.
sure. But
Wait,
what do you
doesn't
got to
what?
go
The-
through to get
wait.
there?
The actual show doesn't what?
Didn't go into the We've got like 500, 600 views on the actual bullpen, and you
Oh,
were
wait,
at,
so
what,
mine's-
1,100, something like that?
Yeah. Wait. Are you saying that my copy of it is not the real version? What do you mean?
Pretty sure I just said exactly what I mean.
Now watch them all vote wrong
I
on
didn't
this
hear what
one,
you said.
too.
Yeah, it's at
Sober
1100.
is up very strong right now. Early returns.
I'm
But
silently
much like
judging.
California, the ballots are coming in late.
Yep.
And Interstate Love Song was getting
just
100%
waiting to
of the
see
We
how
vote.
didn't
many
actually
we need.
announce the songs, so we just put it
Wait.
into the.
Which one's sober again?
Sober versus
It's a
Interstate
ranked choice. Like, is there a
Love Song.
third choice? It might.
Whatever. I
overtake
don't care anymore. I'll just vote for whatever.
Yeah,
Because Hook lost.
I don't care either.
Yeah.
Interstate Love Song up 57-43 with 14 votes.
It
Yeah,
should be.
great
because
job, chat. You're doing
STP
great.
is much better than Tool.
It's tough to know if it's Chat's fault or Brahma's fault. Like, he's groomed them into this behavior.
That's a good. That's a good.
They're clearly not making good decisions anymore.
60-40, Interstate Love Song moves on.
Gross.
Good.
I'm going to have to disagree with what Bride said in the background, how she makes good decisions. I mean, she married you after all.
I think that's
I
a
was
great
the
decision.
best decision she ever made.
Yeah. You know, yeah. Look at the kids that they have. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at this. Now you're
sick
in
Are
here.
you-
fuck.
Are you some kind of YouTube streamer who's going to talk, go online and celebrate removing
shows
a
up
child from
too late to
Removing a
save
Down
Hook.
syndrome kid?
Yeah, that's the most fucked up thing. Like they were.
Oh, I
proving-
went hard at them last night on Twitter.
They were. Someone pulled up and was showing how he had done
He knew
the
about it
original.
a month ago
Yeah.
and did a stream on it. And then, it's all performative, so they can make money off of aborting their kid.
If they did. There's some out there saying that it may have been all fake.
It absolutely could be. But them also
That's
being like,
still reprehensible.
how are we being
Right, but
drugged
it's
through
not
the
as
mud
bad as
for
killing the
this?
baby, though.
In some ways, I would actually say it's worse.
It might be.
It's not for the baby. I think the baby
Not
would
for the
prefer
baby,
not to be
correct.
dead.
Well,
yeah.
obviously.
So Just to reiterate,
Megadeth versus Metallica.
this matchup,
Dave
Fuel
Mustaine
versus
bands.
Oh
Symphony
man, did I
of
vote for
Destruction.
Megadeth on accident?
Tough one.
I
mean,
voted
I'm
for
voting for
Megadeth
Megadeth.
on purpose.
Easy there, Eric. Easy there. buddy.
Because although Metallica is probably the slightly better band, Megadeth's Symphony of
Uphill
Destruction
point.
is way better than Fuel.
Oh yeah. Although I will say Megadeth on their last album that they did, which is last period, and the most recent one, they actually covered "Ride the Lightning,"
They did.
and it was a pretty goddamn good cover.
I liked it.
What did it actually have bass?
No, that album had bass because that's when Cliff Burton was still alive.
No, was Red Lightning the one where he
That
was
was their
still
second.
around?
Yeah, it was
Yes.
their second album.
And Justice for All was the one that they
Yes. Yep.
screwed.
Mm-hmm. And
All right, we've
Newstead
got
was actually a good
15
bassist.
votes in Symphony of Destruction's
Newstead got so screwed.
87-13
The
Symphony of
band he was in
Destruction.
before Metallica was fucking phenomenal. They just they're releasing a new album soon too. A band called Flotsam and Jetsam.
Yeah.
All right, now we have the next matchup: Walk versus Runaway Train.
Metal.
Both methods of travel.
versus Grunge. Mild
Well,
grunge.
melodic grunge.
Yeah.
What are the next two?
It's really more acoustic
Walk by
grunge.
Pantera. Runaway Train by Soul Asylum.
Runaway Train's acoustic grunge.
Let's walk all the way, bro.
Oh, and by
gonna
the way,
walk.
Mad, you mentioned Walk being in pro wrestling. It used to be Rob Van Dam's entrance.
That's where it is.
In
From
ECW, I think.
Yep.
RVD, baby. I liked him a lot, dude. His 5-star
Did you
frog.
do the hand motion?
Yeah,
The thumbs pointing at him. At
his
himself.
5-star frog splash is probably the best frog splash.
One of them, yeah.
I like D'Lo Brown's too, by the way.
Delo's had a good one. Eddie
Yeah,
Guerrero
underrated.
had a good one. Val Venus's splash was pretty good.
Eh,
It wasn't a frog splash, but it was.
no,
still
I
pretty
didn't.
good.
I just like Val Venus in general. Hello, ladies.
Yeah,
Okay,
except
we're 12 votes in, and Walk has it's walked away with it.
Yeah, this is done.
Well, Chad.
There is no
stepped
amount
away.
of votes that can actually get it to Runaway Train.
Unfortunately, Chad walked away.
He walked away?
Yep.
Why'd he do that?
I don't know. Why do you walk away all the time?
Because they talk about
To
sports.
Slender, Slender
fair.
smokes. Chad doesn't.
Yeah, I was gonna walk away to smoke, but Chad's not here, so.
Well,
I
you
gotta
should
stick
walk
around.
away because Chad's not here, so
I can't trust
the
you guys
stream's
to
going
keep this
nowhere
up.
for a while.
We'll
Right,
just-
which
we'll
is why
just
you
l-
need me here.
Slender might end the stream.
No, we'll just leave awkward silence and
What?
and
All right.
silently judge everybody.
And what are you playing, Slender? I hear all that clicking and clacking over there.
Oh, that was not. That was me adding songs to my my playlist.
Oh, a whole bunch of songs that you don't know that you actually like.
Well, Walk. I forgot to add Walk.
You said you did it last round.
No, I did something else last round. I don't remember what.
All right, smoke
Chad,
break.
this can end.
I think I already clicked in the
Sweet.
poll. Why it hasn't shown the results yet?
I don't know. I'm back here backstage.
No, they're up.
All right, I think what was it? What? All right, now the results disappeared from me in the. There it is. Now it finally.
87-13.
All right, 87-13 walk. And that covers our Sweet 16 round. Now we got our Elite 8.
Oh, before
Epic.
I forget, real quick, if you haven't seen Purple from Out of Space, it is bananas. The whole thing made me feel uneasy. It's a Nick Cage movie. It's,
I mean, Color
I
from Outer
really
Space.
enjoyed it. Huh?
I mean, Color from Outer Space.
Is it Color from Outer Space?
Yes, it's based on an H.P. Lovecraft story.
Okay, yeah, it was really good.
All right, Epic versus I
Just putting that out
Alone.
there.
Faith No More versus Live.
If you have some Nick Cage movies that you haven't seen, you may want to catch up on them because that may be relevant later on.
I tend, and if we need to populate any on our mutually available streaming service, let me know.
You're not going over the Jellyfin?
No, I paid for the lifetime Plex Pass when it was only $80, so I don't have to. because they're raising it to like 600, but that lifetime pass
800.
is like 800 now. So I still don't have to pay anything, and it still makes it so I can share with people. So I am good to go right now, because I know some people like Jellyfin, but Plex is still the most user accessible one.
Yeah, I just wanted to kind of get your feelings on the increase in price. Cause
If I hadn't already
3 or 4
purchased,
times the price.
if I was
currently
just if I was just getting into running a server and buying the license, I would go Jellyfin. But since I got the Plex one years back when it was like nothing, and there's people who bought the lifetime pass when it was like $20, so they had steadily raised it. So I'm still doing pretty good. I mean, I think it's still been working fine for you guys.
Yeah, most of the time. Fenris, I don't feel much of anything about Christian metal. I stopped listening to music in the right around 2002, 2004, and I don't know that I ever listened to any real Christian metal. In general, I do not like Christian music. It's usually very cheesy.
All right,
I think even Nick likes Striper, though.
Striper
Christian.
pretty
imp?
good. Yeah, they're Christian band. They're actually pretty good. Some of their albums are pretty good. Not all of them. There are a lot of Christian artists that don't make Christian music that make some good music over the decades.
All right.
But specifically, overtly Christian music tends to be.
Yeah, I listened to Petra and I listened to Carmen.
Epic
Way
wins
back in the day.
53-47 over I Alone, moving into the final 4.
That was
Now-
weird. Matt didn't even ask what Epic was.
Now we have
Epic.
Freak on a Leash versus
The Distance.
The Distance.
Mm.
This one might be one of the first really hard matchups, I think.
I'm still shocked that Voodoo went out as early as it did, because I would have expected Godsmack to still be here. Especially Voodoo. I'm not seeing the poll yet. Are you still typing?
Same.
It
There
takes
it
a
is.
second.
There it
There,
is.
it's there.
Okay.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Well, he has been typing it before he's announced the songs, so.
Well, now there's a lot less. It took me a second to resize so that it shows on the screen now as we're getting the longer block gaps.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Cake, but
Cake is gay compared to actual rock.
it's kind of hard to go up against Freak on a Leash.
Yep. It's winning. Freak on a Leash winning 80-20. Oh, a slight decrease, but still up 73-27. Meaning it's, but it's still basically got a 5-vote pad right now. If no other votes come in, I'm going to go ahead and lock it up in a second, because we're moving through this part faster if possible. And it doesn't
It's a
look like
statistical
things are changing.
impossibility for it to win.
So we're at 15 votes, 60-40.
We're at 20 watching, so it's
That
pretty
could
much
have done it, but we're calling it. At 60-40, Freak on a Leash is moving on. Let's get that. All right, so we've got this side. So now we're moving up over here. Give It Away versus Interstate Love Song.
If you guys fail again, I'm out. Stone Temple
You
Pilots or
You made the brackets, so don't blame
Yeah, this
the
is your
chat.
fucking bracket,
It
bro.
could always have ended
Give It
this
Away
way.
should have been dead last round. Hook
You shouldn't have put it
killed
in the bracket. You
So
knew it
we're
was
not-
California. You knew they'd do mail-in voting.
Red Hot Chili Peppers just doesn't make the bracket.
Yeah, correct. Would
Says
have made
the
it a
guy-
better bracket.
Says the guy who led the charge and Right Said Fred, destroying songs in my 90s bracket, not caring that, I'm Too Sexy was
I still
joke
can't get
from-
over Slender being like, I don't know any of these songs, and then going and looking them up and listening to them and being like, that's going on the playlist.
I mean,
I
I
forgot
know
about
all
that.
of
That's
them.
going on
I
the
just
playlist.
don't remember the names of any of them.
Yeah, but you were giving me shit from week 1 because you didn't know the names, and then were claiming you didn't know the songs.
It's a lot more fun when I do.
Good. Interstate's crushing it.
And so it should.
It's not even
Yeah,
close.
but you influenced the outcome of the election.
You shamed the voters before.
Yeah. Like, we're not even getting honest
to-
results anymore.
we
They just don't
told-
want you to leave.
We told the voters there would be moral consequences if they voted the wrong
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
So with
Yeah,
13
I just
votes,
won't show up on
77,
Fridays
23.
Oh, if you'd said that, they would have definitely voted for give it away then.
And then I'd be free.
That's right, another night off.
You don't even do anything with your nights off, so it's not as...
He does it. YouTube
My wife
streams.
My wife was like, didn't you used to go on that show at like 8 o'clock? And I was like, yeah, but then Chad became my co-host on Sunday, so now I don't really have a choice but to show up at the beginning. And she was like, that doesn't seem like that's how it should work. And it's like, no, he shows up at the beginning of our stream, so I show up at the beginning of his stream. Because if you remember, for like a year and a half, I'd be in the chat, chatting with you guys during the stream and then join in for the second hour. And it was like, I could have been on the stream. It was just I wasn't allowed to be on the stream, even though I'm just watching the stream and chatting with you guys. So
It's like, what are you doing when you're
the
not streaming?
rules of
Not
marriage
doing anything.
are often weird.
I don't need you to be doing something with me. I just need you not to be doing
Not
the
to be
thing you
doing
would
what you're
do.
doing. Yeah. Symphony of Destruction, Megadeth versus Walk Pantera. This is the only actual metal wing of this still going.
This is actually a tough one.
Not
no,
for me.
It's not. Symphony of Destruction all the way. Walk
Yeah,
is
but
good. It's not as good as
Pantera.
Symphony of
I'm just thinking of
Destruction.
Walk is so
Pantera
good.
Are good.
It's good, but
Walk
it's not
is
Symphony of
so-
It
Destruction.
is very good. Yes, this is tough.
I mean, it doesn't involve Dave Mustaine doing a weird voice where he talks to himself. Hello.
But you see, now I said what my preference was, so everybody's voting against it.
Oh, I voted against it immediately.
I found this was a hard one.
And
it should be at this stage in the
Destruction
bracket.
pretty hard on this one.
I really should have put in Sweating Bullets instead of Symphony.
All right. We're 15 votes in, and Walk has stormed back into the lead.
One random vote could
with
just
a
ruin that.
one vote margin.
Respect.
And that's about
What
the
did
most
you
votes we
say?
get, so that's it. Walk wins 53-47.
Walk this way.
Voice. No, that's a completely
It's a
gayer
different-
version
I know,
of that word.
Walk on the wild side.
Chad continues to make bad decisions.
Walk, don't run.
Now I have to zoom out even more to get
Oh, I'd be
this.
perfectly fine with Pantera's Walk winning this whole thing.
All right.
Okay.
Epic
Big battle.
versus Freak on a Leash.
Epic, Faith No More, Freak on a Leash, Korn. Representative of the 90s, I'm going Epic.
Yeah, I think so.
Faith No More is such an underrated band from the 90s.
I still don't know how
Korn
you...
ushered in one of the worst eras of music, the new metal.
Why do you hate new metal? Linkin Park was good.
Oh man, you're gonna make Imp so fucking furious.
Because I don't hate new metal.
Yep.
Do you hate new metal?
No.
Not as much as that moth.
That moth just hates life.
You got to watch out when you're in West
Apparently.
Virginia and you bring up a moth, and then you'll get the whole thing about the Mothman over there.
Dude, it really does smell like burnt bugs in here right now.
All right, at 8 votes, Freak on a Leash is up 62-38. But now we've jumped up to 10 votes and evened it out now 50-50.
Matt says he likes Walk.
Why isn't Matt on the stream saying he likes Walk?
Because he's outside smoking.
Aha. That
And
makes
his
sense.
outside smokes are like 12 minutes versus me and Slender going away for 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
No. Slender's a lot more than that. A lot more.
That's not true at all.
The hell it's not. You're like a squirrel. You get distracted.
The rest
by
of the
everything.
time he's brewing,
That's when I'm gaming.
the rest of the time he's brewing tea.
Yeah.
The smoke is only 2 minutes 30 seconds.
It's
Me
true.
and Smokey have a joke now. It's like every time he goes away for a smoke, it's like, what are the odds he comes back with a snack?
Probably.
And
I
so
usually
far,
come back
so
with
far we're
snacks.
at 99%.
Yeah. He
There was
comes back
one
with
time-
a snack where he literally spent 17 minutes cooking bagel bites in the oven. And then is like,
Ramen.
hey, I'm back.
It's usually ramen. I can
Well,
do
that's-
ramen in 5.
That's 6 minutes to get to a boil and 3 minutes to actually boil it.
Nah, you just put less water in, it'll boil faster. And you don't let it continue to boil, because then you get really soggy ramen. As soon as it comes to a boil, you stir it up real good and take it. Like, that's it. Good.
No, the second the noodles start coming apart, you turn off the heat.
No.
What? That's just still a brick.
You want firm ramen.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
we're at
you
40.
two were both saying different things. Chad says it's still a brick when you let it start breaking up and you turn off the heat. And Slender's saying the second you put it into boiling water, that's when you take it off the heat.
No, you don't put it into boiling water. You put it in a pan, you add water, you bring the water to a boil. Once the water is boiled, the noodles are
that's
softened enough.
absolutely
Welcome back to
insanity.
Ramen Talk with Brahma and Slender, where we talk about the correct way to cook your ramen, and it's to boil the water, then drop it into it.
That's
for 3
correct.
minutes.
Yeah,
That is
and
correct.
It says
then
it on the
cut
packet.
That's such a waste of time.
Wait. Who's
No. The
cutting it?
proper way to eat ramen is go get real fucking ramen at a restaurant and not the 10 for $1 shit.
I'm sorry, we're
I'd
not
rather
all
pay 10
rolling
for
in
a
dough.
dollar than
Yeah.
$10 for one.
Yeah. And you're not eating proper ramen in America. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, I've been trying to save money. God.
And put a egg in there, maybe 3.
No. Now you're doing too much.
No, you do. You can put 2 or 3 eggs in there.
You can, sure.
All right.
Sometimes I cut strips of chicken really thin.
Epic gets the win to move into the championship.
What the fuck?
And now we have. I
I'm-
disagree with that, but
I'm with Matt on this one. They've completely fucked up these brackets.
No, Faith No More is
And it is-
highly...
It is
More
evidence of how
representative.
terrible Brahma's entire bracket was.
I disagree. I like
Might
Faith
be
No
the
More
worst
was
bracket
support
we've
his
ever
bracket.
done
representative of
I don't
in the
know-
history of the
I
show.
didn't know all the songs in it, but I do like
I just want to apologize to everybody here. Don't worry, it will be fixed next week when I take over.
I don't think
Yeah,
it'll be
when we
fixed
start
next
adding
week.
gay hip hop and rap.
I
No,
I don't think we
it's
should
not
ever do a
much good.
bracket again. I think we should probably just end brackets outright.
Bride of
after
Slender.
this.
I like your bracket.
See how she said like and not love?
Exactly.
No, I mean the bracket challenge is unique. It's good for us.
Yeah, the brackets are good.
and it gets super strong audience interaction, which is nice. I know you. Well, we'll just let you make your bracket of whatever you want.
I'm not making a bracket. Nobody's ever
He's
even
going to
heard
make
of
a
half the
bracket of
songs I
freaking
like.
anime, and there will be 2 people participating.
Yeah, like
Oh.
nobody will know what the fuck is even on my bracket. So no.
Your favorite slice of life and or romance anime bracket?
Yeah, not gonna waste my time.
Yeah, I don't,
Don't
Slender wouldn't want
suck
me
up to Matt.
mocking
Clearly,
him for an entire bracket.
Love is War is the only right overall winner. But
That is a good song.
it would by the way, it would be facing off against Danger in My Heart and probably win there. All right.
But I'm not gonna do the songs from those. Like, probably
No,
the
I'm
best
talking-
song from an anime is the
No,
song
you-
from.
You would do the matchups of the anime versus the other anime. Like, which anime is the better anime?
Yeah, and you'll end up with Sword Art Online versus Clash of Titans. Or
All right. No, not if you do.
No, Slender doesn't have good taste. What are you talking about?
no, I mean nobody else would know any of them except for those two animes, so they'll automatically advance all the way to the finals.
Wow, you've never seen Lit Dev's chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's too much. Let's see.
He doesn't do it as much now.
We've got Tina demanding that we don't abandon our plan for the Nick Cage bracket, which I think is one of the better ideas.
Oh yeah, I'm I already told you, right?
Yeah,
That there's
that's
gonna be
coming.
a whole thing. Yeah.
All right. We're 13 votes in. Interstate Love Song is up 62-38.
Good.
That's about our cap on votes. So if I don't see another vote come in shortly, I'm just calling the poll.
And finishing out the entire bracket, 2 songs I don't give a shit about.
Are you serious? Wait, what are the?
Yes.
Which are 2 songs that are highly representative of
Of
the
this
90s.
bracket.
Ooh, we got late stream Brahma.
No,
Representative. These songs are
Representative.
He
representative.
he just went still 2000 on us.
All right, our championship round matchup
You know, I'm not even voting on this one, man. This is
I'm
sad.
not either.
is Interstate Love Song.
I've looked up
versus
both of these
Epic.
multiple times, and sitting here right now, I do not remember either one of them.
I mean, I don't know about that. These
What
are-
a terrible
No,
way to
I just
end
told
this
you.
thing.
well, I mean, Mad does love gay hip hop and boy bands from the 2000s, so it kind of makes sense.
Ah, man, that joke keeps getting funnier every time you throw it out there.
I was giving it
But it's
room to
also-
breathe.
7 or
so
8 more
everybody-
times, we're gonna laugh at it. I
just
promise.
wanted to give it room so everybody could stop laughing before anybody said anything. Just let it breathe a little.
By the way, Matt, you should really bring back your Xbox gamer tag and just say that you were really a big fan of the Masters of the Universe movie, and that's what your name is
Get
all about.
fisted.
Yeah. Since
Yeah,
they
I'm still
actually
pissed
say
it got
that
banned.
line in the movie.
I'd be like, yeah, fist my bump.
Oh,
That
now I'm just
sounds a
thinking
little
of
weird.
Ryan. Now I'm just thinking of Ryan Gosling working with that adorable puppet
Rocky. Yeah.
It's so good. All right. Interstate Love Song is so far up several votes on Epic. So it would have to be a comeback.
I just went and voted for Epic just to fuck with it.
It's still up 67-33. Nope. No. It's storming back at 11 votes. It's 50. Now
If it ends in a tie, it's just end in a tie.
it's 50.
I just reported the poll for being inappropriate.
You reported.
Wait,
your own
is that going to
channel.
affect your channel though?
Yes.
Oh no.
I think YouTube will be like, "Why are you reporting yourself?" I mean,
It must have been
clearly
really inappropriate.
Clearly, the
Pretty
quartering
most.
is the one who's supposed to do that.
It's very Maoist.
All right.
What are the polls for?
We're gonna do a poll on what the oranges are for. Interstate Love Song is up 58-42 with 12 votes, and
See, Bad Take reported it for being inappropriate too.
she me too'd the poll. All right, we've got 16 watching, so 12 votes is
I'm literally
probably.
having to go play this song again to figure out what it is.
You haven't voted yet.
No, I already voted.
I'm not voting because neither of these should be the
Ugh.
champion.
Run
Neither
this
is worthy of the throne.
All right, no new votes have come in.
Just
Grunge
think about all the
wins the,
fucking rock
bracket.
music in the
Winner.
90s.
With
And
a
this.
62.
It's
to
like, who are you
38
gonna vote
win.
for? Hillary Clinton or Joe Biden?
Same
The,
thing.
the overall winner is Interstate Love Song, which is not.
Which is
It's a great
not much
song.
different than Smells Like Teen Spirit winning a 90s overall song because Interstate Love Song is the biggest hit from one of the big four grunge bands.
A band that I have never heard of before.
Stone Temple Pilots, never heard of.
Now, which
Epic?
bears
Oh,
the
I thought you were talking
question,
about Epic.
as Brahma's pointing that out, what would have happened if we had put the biggest hit from these rock bands in the bracket instead of some random B-sides?
Yep.
We'd have the
We
same
don't know.
we've had multiple times, as Brahma said.
We'd have the
songs again and
same
again.
outcomes as we do every single time we do anything like this with trivia or anything else.
How many brackets have we done?
Two. This is the second.
But also,
okay.
every single trivia we do,
This is the second one. Okay.
it's always the same.
You can't compare
song.
trivia to the fucking brackets, bro. Just because we hear 3 seconds of a song doesn't mean like, well, now it's done. Mark that off the list for the bracket.
So let's just do the same songs for each
What?
other. I
We're
mean,
talking about a bracket, not a fucking a quiz. Those are
I'm
not
doing
the
this
same
for
thing.
friendship.
A Machiavelli production. The stream's now behind, but there's no need to be glum. We'll return with more jests, with humor to come. So click that damn subscribe and let the good vibes thrive. For the next grand stream, we'll surely jive.
Ascend and I, we've charted the spree with synapses sparking, hilarity you can't believe.
You've brought your joy, so now you must go. But keep the party in your heart, yo. Keep the giggles, keep the banter, keep the screams delight. Until our next stream, keep the fun in sight. In this virtual voyage where streams do end, remember with Ascend and Art, we'll always fucking ascend. Oops, we forgot about Imp, he's bound to reappear. With chaos in his wake, all we can do is persevere. Are you happy now, Imp?